R?
That's an improvement.
Are you salty sea dog?
Yeah.
Well, now we're waiting for Amber again.
to return with.
At this point, Chike is like, well, they're just taking turns.
Yeah, now we're just taking hat turns. So,
This is the Hat Podcast, bringing
Welcome
it
to
to you live
Hats.
from the 17th
The
of
Hat
March,
Cast.
2020.
It's the hat cast where you can store all your hats, right, Vala?
Yes.
Has everybody turned up with today's quota
Goddamn,
of
yeah.
Did You Know?
Did you know?
Did you know that I had this hat?
Yes.
Did you know that pubic hair can be braided?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Did you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that I didn't do it?
That's.
But you did braid your pubic hair?
No.
Did you know I put the fucking stream live already?
And we're already demonetized, which is great.
That's
I don't
great.
have
It's not like we
enough
said,
lawn to
meat,
be
man,
braiding
meat.
it.
Good way to
Joy.
start the day.
Did you know about the necro pants?
I know we're going to die horribly in this fucking jungle.
Deep in the
Oh,
jungle.
we started that
That's
trip
not
already.
true. We're not gonna die in the jungle. We're gonna die out at sea. It'll be fun.
That's a good
Oh,
point.
before we
Yeah.
get started there, Mr. DM, man,
Ah.
I've got to. Oh, wow. That looks like a rich.
Mom.
Nerd.webm. Okay. Where's the chat? Was that put under loot? That list? I saw the list. I looked over it
Can't do
briefly,
it.
but
What are you
now
looking
I
for?
can't find it. Oh,
Huh?
that's Fallout chat. That's not gonna work. The list. I was supposed to look over a list.
Oh, yes.
Oh, right. A little bit. Thanks.
That's. There you go. I'll PM it to you. 'Cause I can't be asked to explain where it is, and it would just take too long. And
I was looking for
Oh dear.
D&D group. Oh, there it is. Okay. Aha. Okay.
what is whooping?
Sorry, did someone just say aha? I think you meant to say aha.
No, he just wants to take on me.
Did you know
Hey,
banging your head
don't
against the
me.
wall for 1 hour burns 150 calories?
Did you know that's my most regular form of exercise?
I gotta find new friends. Okay, let's
I'm
look
going
at
to eat
this
a thing
again.
now. Arr.
What are you eating?
The oldest
Scroll of
Yokmok
Aw.
mending.
was discovered
I
on
am
a
a scroll of mending.
3,500-year-old Babylonian tablet.
And what was the joke?
Don't know. It just got too old. I
It's a
think.
poop joke, isn't it?
I don't know. Sounds like it's
I'm
full of
pretty
shit.
sure the oldest joke known is a poop joke.
Did you know that the
Another
Icelanders
pirates.
use petrified dung to smoke their meats with?
Well, there you go.
Petrified dung. What was the
Yeah.
What was the poo petrified of?
Yeah, what was it scared of?
Being burnt.
Uh,
Now it's living its worst
Great.
nightmare.
Okay, so quick question. Yeah, what is the purpose of a centaur mane or spriggan bark or centaur hoof?
Alchemy.
It's
Oh.
alchemy and components for bits and pieces. I don't want to say too much because your character wouldn't know, and the fact that you don't know helps the meta of the game.
Okay, good point.
Is this your fish and chips wraps again?
No. This is sweet chili chicken.
Oh, you
Hey,
son of a bitch.
Shut up, you.
You just had a whole bunch of pea soup and
Hey.
pancakes.
Hey, chili chicken. Well, they're both eating.
Huh.
Crispy chili chicken.
Pirates are having dinner.
Honestly, I'm upset that Amelia and Frosty don't have their cameras on.
I can turn it on, but Frosty doesn't like when I turn on the camera. They don't want to be
Aw,
on TV.
If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop.
Also, if you cut off its legs.
That is a big one.
Wait, hold on. Most Korean people don't have armpit odor.
They're genetically it's a gene. Body odor is a gene. So if you ever travel to Korea, you need to make sure to bring your own deodorant because they don't have it.
And also, they'll all say you stink.
Yeah.
Just walk around. Superior race, motherfuckers. Whip
Yeah, I
this.
mean, how much more superior do you need to be? No body odor? Fuck.
All right, I can't afford a bag of holding, and nothing else up
What's
here
that?
even looks remotely
Until you
interesting.
try to beat him
My
in a
character.
fucking
That's the
video game.
back of a truck that's attached to.
The bag of holding already got snapped up. And then
Yeah,
someone not
Amelia
too far
stole it.
away decided to see if
s-
they could do something about that.
I stole it.
And somebody just yeah.
By the way, while we're all here, me and Amelia had an idea. So,
Oh, God.
Jake, we Saint doesn't know this, but we've already like acquired a ship to take us to wherever we need to go.
Mhm.
And Chaik has like laid out where which places we can go, but we know pirates might be an issue. So Amelia had the idea of maybe asking around for information about where the pirates could possibly be. Like, just what the people in town at least know. That could help us out a lot to avoid
Otherwise, we're
certain
going to
things.
have to fight some pirates.
We did try that already, though.
Rich
And they
did
were
some
like,
research
"Ah, they're
into
bloody
that.
everywhere."
Oh. Well, I know we went to
In
the
fairness, my
bounty board and
research
there
was
was
a bit dead-ended.
a
Yeah.
2k gold bounty per pirate ship or something. What was it?
Other than finding out there was a bounty, I only learned that there are pirates to the north, quote unquote.
If
Okay,
you hit the quest tab on Dungeons and Dragons, the quests are there. Including the pirate hunt. Because
Quest.
maybe
Understood.
maybe Coleslaw can get a bit more information out of the people at the harbor, though.
what's your charisma like?
My charisma on Coleslaw?
Mm-hmm.
I shall cheek.
It should be ridiculous.
Should be ridiculous. My charisma is 15, I guess.
Might if you have too much charisma, you end up pissing people off.
I
That has the
have an
opposite
idea.
effect.
We can go hunt pirates. The first pirates we see, we take their ship.
Yeah, but how are you going to hunt pirates without a ship?
Well, we have Vala's friend, right?
But
Doesn't
that's in
have
5 days.
Ships, so
Yeah,
once we
so
kill
we
the
already
first
have a ship,
pirates,
so we don't
we
need to
take
steal it.
their ship so they can go off and do their own stuff. Then
So
we
you're-
have a
You'll
ship.
know-
We hunt more pirates and turn them in for lots of wanga.
I mean,
And
we
anyone
don't.
know
you
how to
completely forget about the quest.
Your
for
solution to
seamanship
piracy
initiative?
is more piracy.
Yes.
We only get the ship in 5 days, and they're only going on a specified route into the jungle. That's it.
How do you call a goat man that's a pirate? A
Waiting.
buccaneer.
I
I get it.
Tenuous. 5 points.
Aw.
What's the pirate's favourite letter?
Arr!
No, his first love be the sea.
I've
The
heard
sea.
the one I've heard.
I'm going to shoot myself
was,
now.
What's
Yeah.
the pirate's least favorite letter?
The
Go
what?
on.
It's dear so and so. We are closing off your internet connection due to reports of illegal downloading.
Vala.
You wouldn't download a car.
I would.
every
Fuck
fucking
wood.
day. Every fucking day.
Okay, guys. Should we get this started?
Yeah.
Feel green light from Sir Joseph.
Yeah, we're only an hour late.
I
I
like how
do
you
not
have your
apologise. It is where it is.
No, I don't. I didn't mean it like that.
Yes, you did.
Oh?
So, to give a bit of retcon on this situation with regarding the ship. Some of you are probably aware or have been made aware by what Voller said. I did a bit more research into the module, and there's only certain areas that you can sail towards that is feasible for a large vessel to carry yourself and any equipment you wish to go with you. And the river Shushan Star, definitely said that right, which is located here, most certainly cannot accommodate a large vessel. It can, however, accommodate small rowboats, canoes, or any small vessels, which are available in Port Nanzaru. In fact, as I said many times before, almost anything is available in Port Nanzaru if you're willing to wait and pay the coin for it. I've put a list of the places that are available to go. I just want to see if they still exist there. God,
Exfoliation
that
prep.
banana gif is just ridiculous. Just copy that. Can I pin this? Oh, copy again. There you go.
I think both Refuge Bay or Jahaka Bay are good options.
I agree.
Refuge Bay is further south.
Yeah, Refuge Bay
It's
is
about
also
the same.
Refuge
I
Bay is
expect it to
also
be
close
higher up.
to some interesting things like the volcanoes and stuff.
Iku Bay is considerably closer to the south and has volcanoes and the Valley of Lost Honor and a place by the look of it.
Yeah, I'd say Refuge Bay is the best option.
Could I, whilst this discussion of where to land is being held, reach out to my newly found guide and ask of her what she thinks?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
roll a d20. She says what's the question you're going to ask her exactly?
Which landing point is the most effective or the most efficient at getting us into the depths of the jungle?
She says she's only been one direction from Port Nanzaru, and that's from the city into the jungle to the south. So she sort of commuted this way.
So she's been directly through into the jungle that way.
Yes.
I see. So she doesn't know of these other places then?
No.
Not
She's
a
probably
very
not
good
gone
guide.
as far as we need to go.
I rolled a dice. That's what she knew.
Yeah, she's probably not gone as far as we need to go.
Yeah. She's probably not gone beyond the explored part.
Remind me to have a look at the contract between the guide.
She says she's been up with a Shoshin Star.
Fair enough. So she's aware of that, but nothing else. Right. In which case, draw straws then, fellows. If I had to make a educated guess, I would say Refuge Bay seems to have the easiest access, but we don't know what's in the jungle, so there could be an actual wall of dinosaur bones on the next unseen area.
Or maybe dinosaur bones that are still wrapped in flesh and or in water and everything.
I do see something interesting with it, though. On the other side is a mine?
Yeah, that's true. And a river.
And it maybe like there would be some more people over by there, and I don't know.
That is a good
Steal some
catch
more.
on the mine.
So I was just thinking it might be more developed. Maybe they might know
Or it
more.
could just be infested with all kinds of troglodytes that want to kill us.
Yes, but killing things just makes us better adventurers.
It is right next to Cobalt Mountain, so I'm guessing there's kobolds.
Not like in the Sky Lizard Mountains.
Hmm. Well, I
Fucking
mean,
wyverns.
sky lizards. At least I can talk to those. Lizard to lizard.
Oh shit!
Draconic?
Yeah.
Yes.
My vote is Refuge Bay. There we go.
Yeah, I think I'll also go with Refuge Bay.
Hooray, I've started a trend.
Me too.
I vote for Jakarta Bay.
But we'll go with
Amber and Saint.
Well, I'm going to go with the majority of the group. So, whatever you guys decide.
What you meant to say is you're going to go on a boat.
Yeah, that too.
Oh.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
Cozy.
Amber is
Well-
really considering it.
I'm aware that each hex is 10 miles, and 10 miles is a lot of ground to cover by foot, especially through dense
Wait.
jungle.
They're 10 miles each?
Yes.
Damn.
And I'm also very aware that our target, as much information as we've got, is in the south. I don't remember any further details than that because my generally squirrely nature tends not to retain a huge amount of details. I'm more effective at crafting stuff. So that's just a consideration. Snapping Turtle Bay is the lowest, but I can also see on the map that we've been granted that there's only one particular route through into the jungle main, which I suspect is probably going to be a bit of a risk to walk through. It feels like a bottleneck for ambushes. Going by my historical experience of alleyways in cities as a small furry beastie. Yeah, 10 miles is a long way to walk.
Especially in the jungle.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
gonna
a
be able
day's fanning
Yeah.
around.
Less than a day or more than a day per hex.
Mhm.
That's another good thing about if we take a big ship. If we can get some mounts, we can store them in the ship. Whereas if we were to take the rivers, there's no way we'd be able to take mounts with us, unless those mounts swim, I suppose. Oh wait, didn't Frosty say something about we can literally use him as a mount if he can?
That's probably
Yes.
a bit extreme. I rather fancy it's probably
Yeah.
easier to get some trained animals to do the job.
Are you implying that I am not a trained animal?
Well, more concerned about the levels of exhaustion of having to carry multiple individuals.
Listen, I'm just going to be very clear with my intentions here. I wish to mount Frost. No.
And it begins.
You're gonna have to roll for charisma for that, I think.
Yeah.
Not
I think
unless you
Frosty
get
would just
into
willingly accept it anyway.
Fair enough.
Who needs charisma when I can feed him alcohol?
Does Lokai actually drink?
No,
Should he?
that might be
Probably.
something to do while on a ship.
He's a walking hallucinogen. Why would he need to?
That's a good point. If I want to get fucked up, I just take a shrimp off my back.
But so Amber, you're saying if possible, you'd want to go as much south as possible.
As much as the work as possible. Yeah, that's the point of hopping on a ship after all.
Druids. Nah. That's probably
I rather
really
fancy
high-level
the
stuff.
terrain to the south is not favourable.
No, but as far as we can is probably easier than trekking through the considerably more risky jungle.
I think there's risk involved either way. I'd rather easier terrain.
Did I mention I can't swim?
Well, bearing in mind that we'll be on the land by that point, that's not such a big issue. It's whether we deal with terrain with mountains and then jungle, or if we just hack through a hell of a lot of jungle.
Hacking
The
is a
jungle
lot
is
easier.
dense.
Oh, good. Then we can outsmart it.
Don't encourage.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry, you go on.
I was about to say, so far the current vote is in favour of Refuge Bay, but the argument for Snapping Turtle Bay is persuasive, but I'm not yet seeing the true benefit of it. Because there's nothing to say that our target might be more central than it is southern. We don't know yet.
Like I say, I'm only going by my scatty memory that it keeps going. We were told that it was southern, but that I don't know how.
Well, everything's
hold on.
southern
We're
from where we
going
are.
from Port Nyanzaru all the way to Snapping Turtle Bay.
That's the current proposition, yes.
Okay, and who said that there wasn't a lot of water to deal with?
Well, that's the most water to deal with.
Okay. So, okay, I think I will cast my vote.
Huh?
Our choices are the red circles.
Correct.
Damn, I'm not liking
Via
this. I'm not
ships.
liking any of this.
Via ships, our choices are the red circles. Through the land, we have a guide that will take us up through like here-ish.
But it's one heck of a
So
trek.
the new idea is Snapping Turtle Bay.
It's gonna take. It would be.
I'm okay with that.
I'm also okay with Snapping Turtle Bay.
I'm not okay with any of this.
Okay.
Flynn, here, eat this. It's fine. It tastes like, I don't know, ale.
It tastes like.
Have you got any good solid leather?
I have no such thing.
Well, if we can find some good tight leather, maybe water skins or something, if I can find 4 of them, I could stitch the necks of the water skins together and create loops and create some flotation devices for a paranoid and worried dwarf.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tie him up.
Yeah, I thought that's where we were going, like dwarf Dorito or something.
No.
No.
Well, I thought floating might be better than sinking.
You would need a lot more than you can find to keep me in armor and above water.
That's a good point.
So what do you
And
say
I don't
then,
want to be
dear
a test
fellow?
dummy for that. I'm a fat dwarf.
My plump little chap, which direction would you prefer?
Anywhere but the water.
So we have a couple votes for Refuge Bay, 1 vote for Jahakata.
Tahaka.
Bay. That one over there, and then Snapping Turtle, and then 1 vote for Through the Jungle.
I will also say, per consideration. I'm sorry, I'm doing this out of character. I know I should be doing it in character, because apparently we're like half and halfing it here. But the longer we go on the water, also increases our chances of running into pirates, of course. Another thing to keep in mind.
There's also pirates, but there's some very bad bedtime stories about things that live in water that dwarves should not ever meet.
I can't disagree with the dwarf.
I would much rather die on dry land than die on water.
Yeah, dirty landlubber. Oh, Flint, it'll be fine. You love the water. You love the open ocean.
Nope.
You don't know what you're missing, son.
Nope.
Here, taste this. It tastes like sleep.
It tastes like sleep. Sir Joseph is perplexed.
Where is the guide? Where is our guide? Is she like
She's
following
with
us?
you. Yeah, yeah.
I thought I
Why?
was your guide.
Well,
we
you're
have
the
an
guide
actual
for the water.
guide.
Someone who's been sort of where we're going.
Oh, on that note, I should actually. But it's seeing as we're going to be on a ship with a few of my old shipmates. I feel like I should be the one to tell you this. I have actually been a guide into a jungle before. Not this jungle in particular, but I have actually done the whole thing where I took a party into the jungle. So what happened was we were having some issues with pirates, and I heard someone say that this particular jungle had some really nasty magical cannonballs that were faster and stronger than anything ever. So I think, oh sweet, we'll just get the cannonballs. It'll be great. We'll kill the pirates. So turns out I had misheard. In my defense, cannonballs and cannibals sounds very similar. So out of the 21 people who went into that jungle, only 4 came back, and
Is he still
I
talking?
was not the most popular person.
Wake me when he's
for a
done.
while. In fact, they kind of left me on an island after that. But all water under the bridge now.
So where else is it supposed to be?
Yeah, exactly. Who keeps water everywhere else?
If it's over the bridge, it's an aqueduct.
Yeah, and then it's not a bridge.
All this talk of water is just making me nervous.
So, other than like forcibly subduing Flint to get him on the boat, this is Lokai talking. It's like forcing him to pass out and then sleep for the entire trip. The amount of time that we could keep him sedated would not probably be the entire duration of that boat ride.
I mean, once he's on the boat, what's he gonna do? Jump over?
I hadn't thought about that. That's
You
a good
just need
point.
to sedate him until we're far enough out in the water.
That he can't swim back. Perfect.
We
Mushroom?
need a short, high-speed,
I'm assuming
plated anxiety attack.
Yeah.
I assume I am hearing this, right?
Lokai has no tact. So yeah, he's probably standing beside you while he's saying it.
I accidentally dropped my warhammer on his foot.
Hopping around turtle, like just son of a and then he starts speaking in fucking druidic, and no one can understand what he's saying.
I just take a step back and go, or maybe we can find an alternative.
Well, what alternatives have we got?
The guide, this lady here.
The alternative we got is we wait.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of, I won't call it meta, but a little bit of game mechanics, so you know what actually acquiring a guide does. When you explore areas of known hexagons that are white, you can clearly see on this map here, there is the thing that can happen where you become lost. One of the party is the designated navigator. The guide gives you a AC bonus to that.
If not me.
So
A what bonus?
Basically,
it's
it
like an
makes
AC
it
bonus.
easier to not
when you
be
make an
lost.
attack with a sword, and it says like +2 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically a dex check with +2.
Okay.
So she doesn't actually lead us. She just gives us the benefit of less chance of getting fucked.
She helps navigating.
All the things
Like
that you're
Balak.
bringing along to this expedition is giving you buffs and reasons to be better off. It's almost like Richard's campaign, where you give reasons as to why the situation got a bipod that gives you a +1, you're behind a wall +1, things like this. So the equipment you have and bring with you will gauge you through checks, survival things, to give you a little bit of RP as well. So
We have a dodgy
knowledge,
map, We have a guide.
You've got a map. That's pretty cool in itself.
But it's blank. But
the map is what you see here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where you've got this notion of a blank map.
I thought that it wouldn't fill our map; it would just fill the other guy's map. That was
Yeah,
it.
it fills the other
when
guy's
we did
map.
it.
Your map, it's just a map of Chult, the known areas. This is the harp has managed to pull some strings and managed to draw up a map of some parts of Chult that is known amongst themselves and possibly some other guilds. This is quite a valuable item.
And also,
Obviously, there's
I will say, in terms of RP, we do have on our list of thingamabobs cartography tools.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, the only
an
problem is
abled person
can
will at
anybody use
least be
them?
able to
That's a good point, Saint.
somewhat
What
track our progress.
What did Saint say?
Someone needs to know how to use them, or it's like a -4 or something. Not a great chance. What do these do? I stick them up my nose.
I can make them, but I don't know how to use them.
Yeah. Shit.
I will reiterate that Refuge Bay and Snapping Turtle Bay are our best choices because I don't know why, but I just have this feeling that we need to be in the Valley of Dread.
Well,
it just
seems like
it
the
just
place
has an
sounds
end bossy
fun.
feel to it.
Kind of like
Oh,
it
that's
seems
meta.
like that's where we'll be going.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is meta.
Meta.
Well, no, it's not meta. What you see is exactly what's
It's
on the
on
map.
map.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm all for heading to the Valley of Dread. That just sounds absolutely spiffing.
There's probably a bunch of undead there that we could kill too. I know you don't like undead.
You can't kill undead; they're already dead.
I
We
can
never-
send them
Release.
to the realms of hell when they belong.
Release them, I guess. Then
I'm sorry, Flint. You're just gonna have to man up.
dwarf up.
No.
Come on, my stout little friend. Your stubby legs are no problem for the seas. We'll get there.
No.
What if yes?
And my counter to that is, and I start running in the opposite direction.
Whole person. No, I don't have.
He'll come back when he's hungry.
This is quite a bit of trouble. I'm tempted to just go through the whole fucking jungle because I want to see what's on this damn map, and it bugs me that I can't. And
Well, then let's
the
go through
Lokai
the
would also
jungle.
wanna
We
go
have a
through the
guide.
jungle.
We know that
The
Flint
dwarf
won't,
says, let's go through the jungle, and everybody's like, man up and get on a boat.
but I'm
The guy
nature
who's
guy.
a turtle.
well,
The racism is just very blatant.
with the contemplation that the stubby little legged one refuses to board a boat.
Unless we're going to force him, we can't. So it's just
Think of a
just-
way to get him on that boat.
Can we just make him sleep and then carry him onto the boat?
Do
Exactly.
you have any sleep spells?
No.
Do I have it? Fine. Hold on.
Do I know? Oh.
flicky.
In which case, option number 3, if he doesn't like being in water and we know we've got too much stuff to practically carry for a good distance, there is also River Turkey. It looks like it says Turkey. We could theoretically draw a water barge along the river while walking along the banks of said river.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So that would avoid the concern of having to put the dwarf in the water, and if anybody can't be asked to walk, we can hop on a river barge and have it pulled up the river by beast of some form.
Not gonna get us very far though.
No, but it gets us a lot further than not getting anywhere at all.
Because we have options.
Get Coleslaw sting some.
Yeah, wait, you're
songs
supposed to be
get dwarf to sleep.
do some checks.
There is actually. I don't have
We'll just
any.
roll him across the plank onto the boat and it's fine.
Yeah, we'll put him in a barrel.
I get up. Yeah.
Roll the old dwarf
get
on the
dwarf
boat. I
floaties.
said, roll the old dwarf
We'll get
upon
him
the
in-
Just put him
boat.
on his arms.
See, he's walked off, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
right.
here's
Um,
the plan.
Good luck.
We'll get him really drunk. the night before the ship
Get a
leaves.
dwarf. Really drunk.
We'll put him in a battle and we'll roll him up there. He'll wake up when we're already out at sea. And we'll deal with him from there.
Grumpy dwarf now? What do we do with a grumpy dwarf now? What
Yeah.
do we do with a grumpy dwarf now? Early in the morning.
So
Stuff him in
I
a
have
barrel, roll
charm
him
person.
now, stuff him in a barrel, roll him home now. Stuff him in a barrel and roll him home now. Early in the morning.
I go West Country towards the end.
Yar.
And dance lad.
If I charm him, he'll be charmed for an hour. So we just need him to be around us in the beginning of the bit. And will he actually work? I don't know if that's a command.
We could stick him in a small rowboat off the back of the ship and have the big ship tow the rowboat, and he'll either throw his absolute shit, but he won't be able to do much about it.
That'll give him a bad temper, though.
I rather fancy
the
we
charm
shouldn't bully the
person's
poor
for.
chap if he's not keen on the water. And in
can
fairness,
at
I'm
least
not overly
keep
keen on
behind us.
travelling by water myself, knowing that this place is supposed to be rather troubled with things that want to kill us.
I personally prefer the nature as opposed to the water. But
Well, trust me, there'll be lots of nature once we get ashore. There'll be plenty of nature left for you to enjoy, more than you can handle.
But the thing is like I move my hand and the grass and shit like kind of parts a bit and stuff. Because druid.
Oh yeah, well, and I like go near like the docks, and I wave my hand as well. But then I like quickly put my foot in the water and shake it around a bit.
But I have the potential to make this trip not quite as much of a pain in the ass because I can just be like, move.
Well, I
move.
think I will alter my decision. I think travelling by land along with our guide might be the least.
Also, we won't have to work.
The least tumultuous journey.
I'm sticking to Refuge Bay. Vote.
Oh, come on. Coleslaw, don't you want to meet some of our, I guess, long, distant cousins in the form of gigantic dinosaurs and lizards and other things?
There'll be plenty of those at Refuge Bay as well.
Yeah.
And it'll save us a lot of time.
I mean...
And we'll be on the ocean again.
Again. Yeah, I suppose that's something fun. All the water. Mushrooms don't grow.
You're an aquatic creature as well.
Yeah, but the nature. And I just kind of like pop around, pop my toe back in place.
My dear, you've clearly never seen a kelp forest.
I know that.
They're delicious.
Is it in water?
They're delicious. God damn. I really want to go through the jungle.
Let's go through the jungle.
We're gonna have to.
How about this?
I really want to go through the water.
How about we do both?
What? Split up?
We've got to get back again.
When we go back, maybe we get to one of these ports. It's a bay. There's trading ships all the time. Why don't we just
here's the thing, though.
Back?
Our quest is time sensitive, so how about we go via the water and return via the jungle then? Honestly, we'll have to return via the jungle because there's not going to be a ship waiting for us anywhere.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that we are actually on a deadline here.
Only the 5-day deadline.
Each one of those hexes is about a day's worth of travel.
Providing the jungle isn't too dense, what you encounter, you don't get lost, and what the weather's like.
What say you, my harried little beardy friend? End of the world as we know it, or a short little boat ride?
He ran off.
Oh, where the bloody hell's he gone?
He went that way.
Oh,
Good afternoon.
Follow the smell.
Asshole.
What? He smells like a forge. It's like metal and shit. Well, the oil on a metal, apparently metal has some smell. But that's not important.
Did you know?
No.
It's dry and tangy. Hot metal smells, depending on which kind of metal you're working with. Iron's got a very deep and dark flavour, whereas copper is bright and zingy.
It's both. So we follow that. Trudge and find Flint. I assume either at a bar or a whorehouse. Which is
Try the bar.
the bar.
I don't know. I ran off. I'll leave it to DM's discretion where I decided to stop and realize I'm not being chased.
Dwarf prostitutes, halves.
oh
What?
dear.
I thought dwarves do. Oh, was I being racist again?
Dwarves and whores.
Yeah.
Dwarves.
Dwarves.
Orbs.
So anyway, let's
So-
go find Flint and find what it would take
Yeah.
for him to get on a boat.
I mean, like, Sir Joseph, can't you charm people?
Well, it's a bit rude to do so against
Yeah.
someone that
Fate of the world?
fate of the world is maybe, but there is such a thing as proper and right.
I can charm people too. We can just have it to where if you try it and it fails and I hit him and we just kind of go down the line until it
I
works.
don't think doing something twice that I consider to be objectionable is better.
I can only cast it 4 times? 4 times.
And apparently my wife has destroyed her entire dwarves.
Okay. Let's do a little bit of. I'm going to drag you to Port Nyanza so you can
What?
see where.
What's going on with Amber?
She's having a fit. It's fine.
So,
Amber.exe has stopped working.
yeah.
Was it about the dwarves? Or whores?
Dwarves and whores.
It's got knob on it. God damn it.
We did a match.
It's got knob on it?
Okay. Dwarf in the evening.
She's still going.
Go on, Chai.
Every now and again. Anyway, I'm going to continue without interruption, please.
Sorry.
The dwarf finds its way not far from the storage area / HQ or whatever you want to call it, but it is a storage area, and stumbles across a sailor's inn, which is just on the quay, not far at all. And he was drawn there by the sounds of merrymaking and ale. So, of which he proffered up for a tankard of actually dwarven stout that they had on tap. Because this is obviously Port Nyanza, anything is available.
Wait a minute. Never mind. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, for now.
Inside this sort of tavern, there is kind of the hustle and bustle of ships that are coming together. There's arm wrestles. There's a kind of an accordion being played in the corner, and it's just a lot of laughter going around. There's the odd bottle that flies across the room, but that's just a general decorum of this sort of place. And that's where Flint finds himself at the moment, looking and drinking the liquid as opposed to sailing on it.
As every dwarf should.
Yes. Diggy hole.
Can't dig in the ocean.
That's fair, you know.
And I think
Ah.
deep enough.
Okay.
So what? Do we all arrive there?
That's up to you.
Well, let's follow him until we find him.
Ooh, it's a bar. You know what happens at bars?
Not this time, Kaon.
Aww.
We are here for a very specific purpose, and that is to drag our friend back, be it with his will or against it. Somehow.
Yeah.
I
Good
mean,
thing
he's
we're
found a tap that has
friends,
dwarven stout.
right?
So
Yeah. That's going to be hard to peel him away.
We could just leave him here for 4 days, pay the tab, and let him be, and then collect him.
Collect him on the
we can
final
just-
day.
I mean, we could just leave him here, period.
Oh, he makes stuff.
And
And
I have
that
to admit,
hammer
he's
kinda
rather
hurt.
handy.
Kersplat and all.
He's short, he smells, but he can swing a hammer.
Really well.
Been known to fix a few things, maybe even mend a few wounds.
Yeah. I have an idea. Let's convince him to come with us to go see the crazy assassin lady.
I mean, if he likes the mood of this place, that's what most nights on the boat looks like when all the work is done.
I'm not sure it's the mood of the place. I think it's more the fact of the ocean under the place.
Well,
Uh,
what about it logically? If you drunk too much liquid of the alcoholic kind, the floor sort of shuffles and rides under your feet anyway. The floors in here are wooden, the roofs in here is wooden. What's much to say there's much of a difference between a drunken man in a pub and a drunken man on a ship?
Because
See?
dwarves still go outside to piss. As soon as I leave that cabin, I'm going to find out where I'm at.
No, the chinchilla has a point.
It's a possum.
Yes.
Loki
I've never met a
turns and
chinchilla
like
before.
explains the whole genealogy of the possum and stuff.
Like Coleslaw actually just like looks and nods and like yes, like he's really listening. I see.
Just in one ear, out the other.
Yeah. And Loki
as you
has-
approach the sailor's tavern, you notice a very drunk foreign sailor loudly trying to pick a fight with 3 local commoners, who are clearly no match for this lout. And he's talking to them in an incoherent sort of jabble jibble sort of and he just continues to him he makes perfect sense like what he's saying.
Rolling drunk, that's what they call that.
Exactly.
Um.
And these people are clearly distressed and just don't want anything to do with this guy, but he's just not letting go.
I don't know who that guy is, but hold on. Oi! I yell at him. You drunken paddy bastard!
He tries to look at whoever said that, and he does like a full 360, and then just continues focusing on the 3 people.
I
When I
don't know
go
if
one
he's.
way,
I don't think he's well.
I go up to. I go, oi! You want to grab an ale with me? Come on, I'm buying.
He just looks at you, and it's like a glaze over his eyes. It's like, oi! You! Fuck! And he just like falls over backwards, and he's just unconscious.
Huh.
Oh, well, that sorted itself out. Let's go.
Let's sprinkle some spores on him and get the hell out of here.
I'd like to riffle his pockets first.
Oh, God.
I take no part in that.
I'll keep watch.
Wow, we just found out what everybody's alignment is. Opportunistic bastards, I think, is the.
I just
Nobody's asked me why.
I just
Rude.
wave my hand dismissively at them and follow the turtle.
What's it smell like?
What does he smell like?
No.
Sailor?
What's it smell like towards the tavern?
It's got a musk of spilt ale. The sweat and the salt of the sea come oozing out of this place, and it's kind of like musk of hard work comes through this place.
What the hell is that smell?
That's
All the
alcohol.
saltiness.
I was referring to the hard work.
Oh, yeah. Another
I
thing.
caught that.
So, Joseph, if we go on the boat, we have to work the whole time.
Work on a boat?
Yeah, it's this thing.
Joey, can I call you Joey? Don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll see a person of your
It's
stature.
Sir Joseph.
Ah, I'm sure they'll recognize a person of your stature won't have to lift a finger. Anyway, that's the smell of freedom.
Well,
Never mind.
A one?
Wow.
I don't know
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
You're really drunk, I think.
I was
Yeah.
checking to see if I'd noticed you guys walking into the bar.
You have not.
They went to the 9 hells. They'll be back next week. Or something crazy.
Anyway,
Right,
I was
so-
after riffing this bloke's pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find loot for you, so I'm not forgotten. I'm just trying to find relative loot because one, this character's come out of nowhere, and two, you've just decided to freaking rifle his pocket.
You did put that character there, though.
Your fault.
This is all on you.
Finds a rabbit's foot, 7 copper pieces, a ivory pipe with a mermaid on it, and another cliche item, insert item here, gap, ... A
Abacus.
gold tooth.
gold tooth.
In
There we
which
go.
case, I'll take all of the copper pieces, giving 5 of which to the bar and keeping 2 for myself as a service to rendered. And I'm going to give the other valuables to the bar with a firm notice for them to please look after these items for this gentleman because he's clearly not capable of looking after them for himself.
The barman takes the items and pops them into a tray.
With a kick in the teeth. You got a bench you can roll under, stuff him under there for now, keep him out of feet's way.
His uniform is blue and yellow. It's like the blue and yellow stripes. There are other fellows in there that have blue and yellow stripes, and they just kind of pick him up and kind of like puppet him in between themselves.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, kind of.
In which case, I'll let them know that his valuables are behind the bar where they ought to be.
Honestly,
Yeah, whatever. They're merrymaking.
it's actually too bad that I wasn't there for that. Because if she had taken the rabbit foot, I would looked at her super concerned and be like, "You have to understand, Erica. It's just a sailor thing. They mean nothing by it. It's just a good luck charm."
Well, it can't be that lucky. I mean, the rabbit's lost its bloody foot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just imagine if the rabbit finds you with its foot.
Imagine if you find the rest of the rabbit by now.
Exactly. He's gonna be
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah, no, rabbit. In fact,
Anywho,
Let's go
We
find
enter
the
the
dwarf. Our good old Flint. Get him back.
Why are rabbits' feet supposed to be lucky?
I don't know, actually. I thought you would have known that one.
To be honest, I thought I read about it somewhere about how rabbits are very lucky and very clever. Not clever, but fast. About something about getting away while being hunted.
yeah. Well, that one didn't get away then. So,
But
Problem.
their feet are what are responsible for getting them away. So maybe that.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I read up on that.
Yeah.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna start.
A tribe that considered itself descendant from hares and rabbits worshipped the animals and carried parts of them for luck. The foot was particularly lucky, and it was a phallic symbol, a totem that represented not only good fortune, but also increases fertility and bountiful harvest.
Oh,
straight
it's
off the
dick
board on that
juice.
Good
Now
old
it
Dick
makes
Juice.
sense.
I
Now
found
it
more
makes
on it. Apparently, it's a North American myth from hoodoo, and yes, it's supposed to be lucky for reproducing, but there's a lot of specifications. It's got to be the left hind foot, and the rabbit needs to have been captured or killed in a cemetery, and it needs to have been done on a specific day, usually a Friday.
Oh.
Well, Fridays are the best day.
Is he sure that person's not making it up?
Probably, but
Hoodoo was pretty specific with its shit.
Yeah. There's fucking.
Anyways, dwarf.
Yeah.
Flint.
We enter
Do I
the
have
tavern.
thaumaturgy? No, I don't.
Do we see Flint sitting there? Do we roll a perception check?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. I'll do that. I guess someone else just did it.
Wow.
How
no,
do,
He still doesn't notice.
hold on. How do I do perception again?
Wow,
you
guys,
carry
like
it.
beer goggles tonight.
Is everyone
Hold
just...
on. I'm trying to figure out how
How
I
busy
do
is
perception
this
again.
place?
Click.
Perception's on the left-hand side on your main sheet.
Come on, somebody above a certain DC that I need.
I'll have a look.
Hold on.
It's in alphabetical order, your list of skills.
Oh, there it is.
Hooray!
Oh my god, I
After
can't
much
even.
searching around.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's
Foggy
below
in here
10.
and, Cole still
You'd
has
see-
experience
I
with
did it, I
Sailor
did it.
Mars.
I
In
got
the
it.
passing
Tim.
of the crowd and the sailors that are moving by, you see a lonely, small figure sat on a table with a tankard that comes in pints by himself.
Makes sense that I would be the one to like actually know my place way around a place like this.
Well, not only that, but I'm short, he's short, and it's busy in here, so how the hell am I supposed to see him?
And it smells.
I'm tall. Didn't help.
Not with a roll like that. Damn. I was much better.
There he is. There's the short bastard. He doesn't hear this.
Well,
I walk up to him and I sit down next to him. Can I buy you a beer?
You're asking a dwarf if you can buy him a beer.
Okay.
Why
can
are
I
you
buy
even
two
asking?
beers?
that's a bit racist, right?
How many beers does the dwarf want?
He's allowed to be racist when he's implying to himself.
Oh, okay.
He's a dwarf. He can use the
You
B word.
never ask if you can buy a dwarf a beer. You just give him one.
It's like saying, "Does the Pope shit in the woods?" Of course he does.
He's Catholic.
No, but it's the other one with the does the bear shit in the woods.
I wave at the beer wench.
She waves back and then she carries on.
God damn it. Oh, it's this kind of bar, isn't it?
I love.
What did you do, Kyan?
Kyle?
Huh?
What did you
said
say?
something and then you cut
Oh,
it.
I laughed at him about it.
I try to yell over the crowd. Oi! Beers for my entire party!
Our party's about to get really big.
And yes, a few more people kind of
Yeah,
approach
just-
up and sit on the table.
I'm in this
and,
party. This is my best friend.
I'm not paying the bill.
the tavern wench comes over and there's 10 ales altogether, which is in fact there's a couple of gallon flagons, so that's 3 gallons of words. 3 gallons of ale, kind of like 10 mugs, and that's 3 silver pieces.
3 silver pieces. Cheap at the price.
Amber's researching how much they actually cost. Yes, that is the price of them.
Nina, Nina, Nina.
No, I was more worried about how big a gallon was. I'm thinking, I'm sure that's 8 pints.
But I'm
Yeah,
imagining
that's-
there's going to be more drinking in here than.
Wait,
Oh,
those
you mean
things
the
are a
picture?
gallon?
No, it says gallon.
Yeah, you'd have a divvy up pitcher to share out from a gallon jug rather than a gallon tankard.
Well, these come in gallon tankards here.
Gee.
Yep. I don't have my cider gallon here, but it's like one of those. But a little barrel. It's kind of like a bucket actually, and you just put your mug in it and you go from there.
it's a bucket of beer.
Yep.
Well, if no one else is going to pay for it, I shall.
She's like called for ale and nobody's paying. Fuck.
How much did you say? 3 silver?
Yes.
Crikey. Okay, consider it paid.
She's just like, oh, shit, running below in funds here. She takes the copper pieces, the silver pieces, and she stuffs them into her bosom. And she takes the tray and she waddles off back to the bar. As she stops briefly, going on the way to the bar when there's just somebody sick on the floor. She walks around it and carries on to the bar.
Throw some sawdust on it. Mm-hmm.
No, that's soup for tomorrow.
Classic.
I push two. I
I'm
put
gonna-
2 of the tankards to the flint, and I take one myself, and I'm like, "Isn't this the life?"
I
I'll
sniff
take
the
a
beer.
tankard and start drinking.
Kind of look over the beer, over the cup at him. Take a quick whiff.
Making sure it's not poisoned.
As I'm drinking, I'm like, "What are you getting at?"
You know, for someone that doesn't like the ocean, you sure like the sailor life.
I don't think I like your attitude, sir.
I'm going to find this really kind of freaking awkward, so I'm not going to sit between you guys anymore. I'm going to go find out what bar snacks there are.
Oh, that's nice. There is meat chunks. They are
Chunks of meat.
yeah. Well, the meals here are kind of like chunks of meat on the plate. And they're 6 copper pieces each.
I can live with that. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Can you break a gold?
Yeah, I could break it in half. Give it here.
Yep. He takes the gold, he puts it in his mouth and looks at it because obviously it's from a coin that he doesn't recognize, and he's just like, huh. And he goes in the back room, comes back with the appropriate domination, which is
100
silver.
9
copper
silver
pieces.
and 4 copper
Yep.
pieces.
9 and
So-
4.
So Chayone already took a tankard for herself.
Yep.
I'm not gonna give Erica a tankard because that'll
She'd
kill
go
her.
swimming in it.
I was going to let you folks enjoy the beer. I was going to peruse to see if they had anything a little bit less dish soap watery.
I pretty much
She'll
shove a tankard
Never had
in
dwarven
Sir
ale.
Joseph's hands and Lokai's hands.
She'll be an otter instead of a possum.
Possums are pretty good swimmers.
Lokai kind of sniffs his drink a bit. And then just downs it.
Glork.
Glot,
Whole
glot,
gallon?
So
glot, glot.
I'm
No.
seeing everybody sitting around me all of a sudden. We're all drinking beer. I'd just like to say that it's had fun running with you guys. It's been a pleasure, and I'm still not going on any goddamn boat.
Why are you so afraid of boats?
Can't swim.
I chuckle a bit. I didn't know
Dwarves
dwarves
don't
would
build
invade.
boats, and I don't trust anything not dwarven.
So if we find a dwarven boat,
I'm
I
just
don't
trying
think
to
like
those
water.
exist. You can't make boats out of stone.
You know,
if it's
Flint.
enchanted.
You know, Flint. I used to know a captain that didn't that couldn't swim. Never bothered him.
Ah,
You know, actually burning to death. Ironic, isn't it?
on the boat.
Also tragic.
Also tragic.
Huh. A lot of your stories don't turn out well, my scaly friend.
Actually, I
What kind of
kind of
bard
just
are you?
reflect on that. You know what? Huh.
Have you ever noticed that?
No, well, surely. I knew this. No, wait, he's dead.
So,
I'm just gonna have another beer.
ah,
Hey, he's like our lucky rabbit.
oh shit.
Don't you go eyeing my paw there?
Is this your second beer, coleslaw or ale?
You know what? Yes.
Can you make me a DC check, please?
Thank you.
What's
I was
DC?
waiting for it. I'll
Which is
drink a
DC
fucking
again?
dwarf.
Just roll a d20, mate.
Oh, okay. Just roll a
Nope,
d20.
save.
Hold on. Is that the okay? So I just click d20 here.
Yes. You
That's-
are somewhat tipsy. You now gain advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws.
Ah, hooray for beer. On that note, I think I actually have a second beer in real life as well.
It doesn't work in real life, man.
yeah, fucking will.
Does anybody want to get actually drinks in real life?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, everyone good?
Too.
I'm good.
Was that politely asking for a bio break?
No, I'm good. I'm absolutely fine.
Why are you pointing at me?
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
That's chi to me.
Yeah, that's Kyone, and Flint's currently pointing to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got the same layout as Amber then.
Saint's pointing at me now.
There we go.
We've got the same layout as me then.
Yep.
Yeah, and see, this way is Amber for me.
Coleslaw's
Yep.
by December.
I match Amelia's.
Huh?
Checks first, I'm second.
Oh yeah.
Rich,
Exactly
then you,
the same.
Saint, Amber, and Paula.
I get the same as Frosty's.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna get another tankard of beer as well.
what? How are we on a time limit again?
We
Lokai's a
got
little drunk.
end of the
We've got-
world.
4.5 days until the boat leaves.
But
So, Lokai,
I don't. I mean, I guess the longer we wait, the more likely more people will die. But what's the actual rush?
So
Yeah,
what
I'm
are
ready to
you
go
gonna
whenever you
do?
guys are.
What are you
Just
gonna
like-
do about the little kitten girl?
She'll be dead.
Oh, hi.
I gave her the choice to come with us, and she chose to starve to death. That's her own prerogative. Just wanted to give her an option.
He moved his mic. I thought his mic
Oops.
was an eye patch. I'm like, did he actually put on an eye patch?
Oh yeah, fuck, that's great.
Kyan, why are you rolling to hit your whip?
I missed. Wanted to click the gear thingy.
Oh, okay.
I
Who
thought
are
she
you
was
attacking
fucking
now?
whacking
I'm
us.
not attacking anyone.
She attacks the beer.
Well,
Glug,
I
glug.
attack it by drinking it.
This is your
You
second,
attack-
isn't it, Kyan?
Yep.
Tax thirst.
DC check, please.
Con or just the dice?
Just a dice, please.
I think
Oh,
You are now tipsy.
10. I have
You have
also
the same
checked.
effects, which is your charisma checks have advantage.
Ah,
And charisma-based saving throws.
I'm gonna go harass the dwarf, and I want to attempt to persuade him to come on the boat with us anyway.
I also would like to make an attempt at that. I'd say, look, Flint,
Yeah.
how would you feel about being on the boat if we kept a couple of battles of the dwarven ale with us?
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
just
just
keep
keep
you
you
in
in
the
the
totally
hold so
drunk
you
the
don't have
whole
to see the
time.
water.
No.
In which case, I'll go back to
No.
the table. I'm happy now.
Can I roll persuasion?
You can roll persuasion on a normal check because you're trying to persuade a dwarf. A dwarf is stubborn.
Not only that, but dwarves naturally have a fear of water.
So yeah,
Oh.
your advantage gets nullified here.
So I come back to Kyone attempting to sweet talk Flint as I'm
Okay.
swirling around a a red glass of brown. Oh, yes, very nice. Good,
Like,
not
Don't
piss
get
water.
advantage. Where is it? Oops. Well, it's the same score, so I guess I fail.
Yeah. No matter what
Dwarves?
you say to the dwarf is like, nope, 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 nope.
Hold on. How do you
I don't click performance. Click
persuasion? Yeah, I'll do a persuasion as well.
17.
Can't you actually put on like a
c-
performance of some kind?
Yeah, what you're saying to convince Flint?
I say to Flint, you know, I didn't know dwarves were this much of a bunch of pussies.
Can you give your counter to that, Flint, with a persuasion roll as a counter?
If I fail, can I at least choose what I do next?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you said a persuasion?
If you pass, you get to choose it. If you
Oh.
fail, then you have succumbed to the persuasion. Oh my! How do you even?
I know. I have a negative 1 for charisma.
You know what this means, right, Saint? You now have to roleplay. You now have to roleplay like, what? I'll show you. I'm not afraid.
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to roleplay.
He's just like, let's go now.
I'll show you who's weak. But I've just got a drink. We can't leave now.
Yes, I did. I go, pussies, huh? Well, let me ponder on this on another drink.
Punch him in the face first.
I actually shove like a third tankard to him.
See,
How
dwarf,
much-
you know
how
what you
much
gotta
do we have
do? You gotta make sure your armor is properly oiled up, just in case you do fall
Oh,
in the
by
water,
the way-
your armor won't rust.
I accidentally dropped my two-handed hammer on Coleslaw's foot.
Oh, he's
Accidentally from
Bloody-
height.
bloody barnacles.
it hurts, doesn't it? It hurts so much.
Does Coleslaw wear shoes,
I don't.
like foot wraps, or
No, I wear
is it
barefoot.
snake leather shoes?
Technically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fall over backwards.
Reply. Or,
Can you make a DC check, please, Flint, for your
yeah, I sure can.
extra alcoholism?
Extra alcohol.
Extra alcoholism. I gotta find my rolls here.
Extra alcoholism.
1d20 roll.
This beer doesn't affect you
Oh,
whatsoever.
it doesn't work.
This is
Nice.
just water to you.
Ninja.
This is just rehydrating you.
Maybe if we had something a little stronger.
Would you like some of this? It's passable as drinks go. I've got often returned with a bottle of a red rum swirl, apparently.
I'll try it. Why not? We got time.
A bottle of rum?
I'll
Wait.
pour out a drink for my short, stubby, smelly friend.
I doubt it.
That'd be another DC check
Okay.
with
Chasers.
yeah. Is that an 8 you just rolled?
Yep.
Has no effect on you. This is just lubrication.
I go, can you people find anything that is worth drinking in this place?
Oh. I take out the fire peppers.
Ooh.
Like,
Throw some in his drink.
and sprinkle some in an ale. I guess. Wait, does somebody? We're getting more ale. Does somebody have a crate?
Oh,
We've
we
already
have
got-
10 kegs
We've
of
got
ale, basically.
lots of ale here.
There's
Okay.
like 3 buckets on the table.
Oh, okay. I just drop like some of the drinks in one of the buckets.
Drinks? You mean the
I'm
spice?
sorry, the spice and some of it, not all of it, some of it.
He's spiking the drinks.
Sprinkle
Please
a couple
tell me
spores in there.
I'm seeing what he's doing.
Yeah, with that DC check, he's right in front of you. It's not unobvious.
Okay.
He's not trying to
Just let
hide
him
it.
finish what he's doing.
You said you wanted something with more kick, right? This is about as kicky as it gets.
I said something to get me drunk, not set my pubes on fire, and I pass it back to him.
Let me have this.
No, this one's mine. And I
Oh.
drink it all the way down. I was like, I rather like this stuff. I don't know why I haven't tried it before.
I think
DC check,
Lokai,
Lokai,
yeah,
please.
DC check. Oh,
Oh,
It's fucking delicious.
Wow.
I'm not used to drinking.
You are considered buzzed. You take disadvantage on all dexterity checks, based checks and saving throws. You have a game advantage on all strength-based checks and saving throws
Nifty.
because you think, "Oh, power of the moon behind me."
I go, oh, what is that?
That-
Doesn't she want to drink?
Advantage on strength checks. That means it's time for a bar brawl.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
okay.
I have a strength of 9, I think.
I keep drinking. Just the ale that I was drinking before.
I'm very happy dunking my bits of meat cubes into people's drinks occasionally just to
Meat
enjoy the
cubes.
flavour.
Can
And
you
yummy
make
on
me
meat
a
cubes.
stealth check, please?
Oh, she's starting a bar fight.
Oh, this would be great.
Oh, you
Wow.
do it with peas. Like, you're just unnoticed. It's just like,
dip, dip.
Nobody's even-
Rob,
She's
someone should
invisible.
like animate this whole bar scene, honestly.
I know, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
It helps that I'm drinking
music, I'm
actual
afraid.
strong beer as we're doing this.
I want beer.
Oh,
yeah, but the night continues on where it's just people just celebrating and being ashore. A job's well done. These are sailors letting, say, their hair down, but most of them have skinny hair and tattoos all over them.
Skinny
Cliche.
hair?
Huh?
Skinny hair?
Skinhead.
Skinheads,
I'd probably
those
spend the
people.
night. I probably also spend the evening like seeing people, randomly seeing people I kind of know, and like singing songs and with the concertina now and then.
They try to avoid you.
Oh,
Every time
How
he plays, I
about Sir
start
Joseph?
dancing.
1 second.
There's a total move at like 2 miles an hour, just like jiggle, 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 jiggle. Dancing.
Road.
That's a total. It's just like jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Yes.
He bobs his head.
I also make a pass at the beer wench, like she probably doesn't go for desserts, but oi! So what are you doing later tonight?
Taking out the trash, if you don't mind.
Ooh,
You
Start with this
spoke to
one.
some lady in her
I
80s.
just cautiously back
I
off.
I poke at Coleslaw, like she means throwing you out later.
I know. I thank you. Yes.
You know, he means throwing you out later.
Yes.
Look, I also
yes.
chimes in.
I'm having
I'm
another
curious.
beer.
What's Coleslaw drinking? I missed that bit.
I presume he's drinking the same ale that's in the tankard.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Coleslaw, could you make me a perception check, please?
Okay. Really just have my thing open at all times.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
double
right,
click at the
so-
top of it. It pops up and comes down again.
Seth is out of surgery, and he's doing well. I guess he's in post-op right now. They're just waiting for him to wake up before they take him to his room.
Oh, good.
Fantastic.
Oh
Good
yeah.
news.
Good.
Yes.
You're fully aware of which of the tankard that is the special brew, or the loci special. So you're drinking out of the proper tankards,
Hmm.
or the buckets.
The Loci special.
Lokai keeps drinking out of that one.
Can I take some out of the Lokai special?
Yeah, DC checks from both of you. A sailor comes by and tries to take a mouthful of it. He reaches in with his tankard into the bucket. And he helps himself to
I
it.
got a 3.
You are... Let's say you're buzzed before.
Tipsy.
That's
You're
like
now
French react.
buzzed.
Okay.
I feel like Flint should react to
Now
that.
it's time for the bar brawl.
React to what?
There's a
the-
guy trying to steal our beer.
I didn't pay for it. And we're having a party.
He knows
As-
it's spite.
As the sailor dips his tankard, I'd like to lean over and dunk a chunk of meat into it to have a taste of what that one tastes like. If it annoys the sailor, well, that's a shame, isn't it? If it doesn't, then I'll tip him a leery wink just to see what happens.
Hang on, I got Richard sending something to me.
It's true, he does.
Oh, how matter of fact you said that, Rich.
All right.
I went looking.
Yes, there is a higher cost, and it is. Let's do. That because it's quite rare, doesn't come by often.
I will pay that for the dwarf.
Okay.
Oh.
Hang
Amber,
on.
your mouth just kind of zings a little, but it's not overly radioactive. You're not getting tipsy on this at all, really. You're just
No.
getting the flavour of it.
Mhm.
How about
Kyone,
fire?
you're considered as buzzed. Coleslaw, are you still drinking?
Yep.
DC check, please.
Mhm.
Lokai, you are now buzzed.
So what about the fire that's in it?
To you, it's just nice spices.
Spicy.
Warm belly.
Yeah, it's like a firewater almost, but not as rip your throat out stuff.
Nice.
Coleslaw, you are in fact drunk. You
Oh.
are now inebriated. An inebriated creature has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks, but believes they have advantage.
There's music playing in this place, right?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a music
Nothing.
off between a not a violin. What's the one they have on ships? Not a violin. A
Mandolin.
yeah, they got a chord. There's an accordion and a violin duking it out basically from different ships.
I fucking drunkenly join in with my concertina.
Can you make me a performance roll? With disadvantage, please.
Because he thinks he's got an advantage.
He's like, stand back, guys.
I
Got the
got
floor.
this.
Performance.
He's only
How
got
do I-
one hand in the accordion.
Oh dear.
Oh, fuck.
I really did think he had the advantage.
The lyrics of your song end up insulting the crew. You even slip on the 6th on the way to the to the standoff, and you fall on your ass, and you're just kind of singing this on the floor or rolling in the sick. And they just stop playing. The both of them, there's enough for them to stop playing their own sort of band off, and they just look at you, just like, for
What
fuck's
the
sake, he's
hell?
back again.
Tonight was a good night.
What sort of song are you singing, by the way?
At this point, probably just garbled nonsense.
So Coldplay.
It was a long and dark December.
Your
On the
mother was
rooftops, I remember there was sick.
And all they get is December month long dark
Sick.
sick.
All the do-da day.
It was the best of
All
times.
the do-da
Worst of
day.
times.
And just the notes that are coming out are just like like it's not working. But for you think this is the performance of your life.
Wait, you got a 1 and a 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the literal antithesis of rolling.
Wow.
Can I go over there, pick him up, and put him back on his where he was
Right.
sitting
You have to make a strength check on that because he's not. He's
with
not small.
advantage? Right.
Yeah.
Where is strength?
Also, fun point of
That
interest.
probably works.
We once had a drunk lizard and she walked straight into a wall.
Sounds
Is that
like me
eating
right about
fruit that's
now.
fermented?
I rolled 21.
You managed to hoist this lizard over your shoulder. I don't know. How does Coastal react to this?
I said, hey, you know, Sean, you're the first angel I've met who's got horns.
And
Right.
as he's walking backwards, his hands are going apart. And you go,
Still making music.
With all that antics, I return with my newly purchased mug of special brew and plonk it
Have you
down in
passed on
front of Flint. And go, here you
passed
go,
on the
my
details
bearded
to him?
chum. Well, I will get the most appropriate, having asked around at the bar, and I'll plonk it down in front and go, this is for you. I consider you almost an equal. Almost. This, from the fair
Oh,
barmaid
fair
over
enough.
there, true dwarven stout. Look, you can see the rocks in it.
So the drink that's just been provided is called a true dwarven stout. It is considered a strong drink even by dwarven standards. It is not recommended if you cannot handle your alcohol, so coleslaw, stay away. Traditionally, it's served on the rocks, literally. Actually, pieces of stone lying on the bottom of your drink. Said to
And
give the
you
true
do.
mining flavour. This drink will make any dwarf feel nostalgic.
Wow.
I kind of look up at him, just. This is the nicest thing everybody's ever done for me. Okay, that's enough of that.
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
And the rocks just appear across your face and just tumble to the floor.
Pick those up, save them for later, put them in my pocket.
Adds texture.
Could you make me a DC? Oh my god. So for those listening, anyone's listening, that's a crit fail in the case of this DC check. The way this system is working. You are drunk now. So you have the inebriated condition, which again, you believe you have advantage on everything. You certainly do not.
Gotcha.
The
All
room
right.
begins to wobble a little. Wibble.
I just sit there, just kind of, yeah. That's
Have
what
at
I'm
least,
talking
we
about.
have at least like convinced Flint to come with us now, haven't we?
Convince Flip to do what?
Nope, he's just very, very drunk.
No, but I mean, he
did persuasion.
failed. Yeah, we persuaded
Like
him.
a crit fail persuasion.
Excuse you. Hold on. We're doing what?
Oh, and we're just going on a trip. We gotta go kill some undead things.
I'm staying right here.
I'm also
Taking a
incredibly.
shortcut.
This is
I'm
my new
also
favorite
incredibly
spot.
drunk, and I just got we're fucking mermaids, lad.
We're going for a swim.
Nope. No.
I'm told that hammocks are very comfortable to sleep in.
So are bar stools.
I don't think he's right about that.
Well,
This is kind of rough on
This
my
is my
butt.
new favorite spot. I'm gonna die here.
well,
Oh.
personally, and then I just fall over backwards off my bar stool.
Delightful.
So what were we talking about?
Nothing. We'll talk about it later.
Hammocks. Nice hammocks to go to sleep in for the evening.
I'd like to get another one of these.
Oh, good lord.
It's empty.
The barmaid says it costs.
Well, I was going to
certain
say,
amount.
do they have the second drink that I inquired about?
Yes, they do.
How much is that one?
Same price.
Okay, I'll pay for that.
Holy shit.
The barmaid gives it to you tentatively, and it's in a kind of like a square tankard. Everything's angular, and everything's been riveted around it in like sort of like sequined
Ooh.
gold area, and it's just oozing dwarven heritage. The base of it is even stone itself. There's no worry about looking through the bottom of this one. This one's solid. There is no beer leaving this one. It's been engineered.
The irony being
this
you
is
can't see the
called.
king's coin.
This is a very nice dwarven beer.
As he chokes on his pipe.
So yes,
Okay, so what?
I
does
proffer you the
that-
second drink.
Yes.
If I didn't know any better, sir. I think you're trying to get me wrong. Down it.
And you're dead.
DC check, please.
Oh, it's not too bad.
The phrase water off a duck's back comes to mind.
One.
Can you roll anything in between 1 and 20? Or is it just like bang, 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 bang?
120, 120.
This drink is familiar to you. You used to drink this as a young dwarf teen. In fact, a dwarf teen is usually about 30 to 40s when he's teens. And this is called Fortnite. This is what you're brought up on. And it's very strong alcohol. But it has no further effect on you whatsoever.
It's some good stuff. Yeah, man.
I'll just be sat with my flagon of rum, just jaw wide now, like.
While the Sir Joseph is distracted, I'm going to snoop around the other side of him and dunk some meat into his rum to see if that tastes any better.
I just do not notice. I'm just like, just looking at this dwarf like, he's awake.
Oh, dwarves have been known to drink bars dry. I mean,
They don't
now
call
you
them
tell
stout
me.
for nothing.
yeah. Oh, they drink the stouts as well.
Well, they're short and stout.
Yeah, they're just kegs on wheels.
And with that, I'm just going to finish off the glass of rum. I'm going to fucking knock that back.
Could you make a DC check?
Yeah.
In other news, rum-soaked meat's quite good. Not as
bet it is.
maybe raisins, but
This is very nice rum.
Just to take off the edge of the reality of watching the dwarf do that.
Yeah, it doesn't, and the room still stays in focus. You're still just flabbergasted at the reaction that the dwarf has managed to drink some of the notorious ales and stouts that belong to the dwarven kingdoms and realms. And he's just like, can I get another? To any human, most certainly an elf, this would have knocked their ears and most possibly
Knob.
toes off.
Oh.
Well, my purse is a little short on change.
I said Joseph has brought a load of rounds so far.
I think that the turtle says with its head like slightly withdrawn into his shell.
Just like,
Yeah. But halfway. No, all the way. And he's like, I think there's enough ale.
I'm good.
Toilet
I'm passed out on the ground next to the bar stool.
Just
Yeah, there's just some
recedes into
lizard
it.
feet onto the table. That's it. It's just like every
In
now and
which
again you
case-
just get.
I would like to go round to Lokai and peep in the top of his shell just to see what's going on, and I would like to drop a coin in there just to see what happens.
As she looks in,
It echoes.
a fucking
I'll go back to
disco
the square.
ball is going. There's fucking, music playing in there. There's a couple people walking around, and then a toilet flushes. It's always a toilet flush.
So is it like the locker from Men in Black when they go open it? It's, oh hell, Jay! Oh hell, Jay!
Pretty much. That's how I'm marking.
it's just myconids that live in there.
Yeah. It's not
I
actually
make a wish
total.
on-
It's the little beings inside controlling it by
I
mechanisms.
use light colors to make it look bigger on the inside.
Mm.
Gonna make a wish on a copper and flick it in there like a wishing well, just for the funsies.
So off that, you said I am drunk from the previous drink, but this
Yes.
drink pretty much had no effect. Am I still inebriated?
Oh yeah, you're drunk.
Okay, so do I remember any of the conversation we were having since they entered the bar?
There is some mention of ship and adventure, and you know you've got an expedition coming up. And the
I
fact
probably
you're
remember I
sat
told
inside
you.
the sailor's bar, sort of like tavern.
He must have remembered I called him a pussy.
He might have just remembered. Some of the things he can remember is just like, I called a pussy by coleslaw. A
Was I?
boat.
So I'm like on an emotional roller coaster right now. Now I'm really angry at the fact that I was called a pussy, but now I'm really scared. They keep talking about a boat. Do I see coleslaw anywhere?
Make a perception check, please.
Oh, you better hope I fail this.
What is that, bitch?
It's my tram card from Amsterdam.
Oh.
Okay.
A tram card.
His tramp card.
Yeah, my tramp card.
Yeah,
GVB
they do
card.
have trams in Amsterdam.
You don't notice coleslaw anywhere.
Okay.
Like the room is like kind of fuzzy a bit.
Even though I'm
That's
like
okay.
right next to him on the floor.
That's why he can't see you.
Do I,
I'm
do
so
I
used to
notice him
looking up.
somewhere?
It's like the dog that is actually from the tavern is just kind of licking your face, but you're none the wiser. You just feel the sea breeze and the air in
Yeah.
your dreams, and it's
Oh,
just
look,
a
a
dog licking your
doggy.
face.
I just recede into my shell, like balanced on the stool by my bottom bit, just in the middle. Wait, isn't it like the middle of the day?
No, we've been here like most of the day now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
We've literally just been drinking all day.
We burned a full day of prep.
Trying to
Look
get
at Amber's
the
face is like,
To be fair,
you've burned half a day. You've not burned a whole day there.
I mean, persuading Flint was an important part. And when he wakes up, I'm sure he'll remember that we
That
persuaded
you called him a pussy. Yeah.
It depends what he rolls on a check as to
that
whether
we challenged him, basically.
I'm investigating round Lokai's knees to see if the coin comes out anywhere.
It does
Something
not.
comes up.
No.
Are you looking up
Ooh.
under the turtle's skirt?
No, that would be wrong.
Yeah.
I would have to be wearing a skirt for that to be how that happens.
Also, he has mentioned that he has a cloaca, so.
Yeah, I'm not that curious.
I mean, if you want to get up in there, that's all up in you, but you might get a surprise that you're not happy for. Suddenly, a very agitated turtle. You're like, oh!
In which case, Rich, I will remind you of that photo that I found.
Oh well, now you've got our attention.
Show and tell now.
Yeah, I gotta look for it while we do.
What?
In Dutch, we have a saying: if you say A, you need to say B.
Oh, hang on. No!
Well, I would definitely need to see it.
It's him posing naked and nothing but.
Full
the hat.
stop. Everything has to. Yeah. Like,
What is this picture?
I don't think we're
Well,
supposed to know.
the DM said he needs to see it, so.
Well, the tour is not going to continue until the picture comes.
You go
No.
looking, or am I?
It's
Huh?
not me to do so, I'm afraid. You brought this on, so you can.
Am I going to see my dinner again? Is this that type of photo?
Not that bad,
Should
but
small
just
children turn away.
if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's eye-opening.
Roofing or something.
I take a swig of rum.
Like how Firefox has given me a warning. Why installing what? What?
What have you sent him?
Wait, why have you only,
Holy bejesus.
why have you only sent it to the
Okay.
DM?
All right.
Holy shit.
Now I must see.
Yeah,
Everyone
come on.
must see. Come
Now you
on.
need to share it with everyone.
You can't just.
Well, let's put it this way: the turtle has a weapon he's not aware of.
Oh yeah, no,
No,
turtle dicks are huge.
Their dicks are massive.
Yeah, they're like the length of their body.
Well, it has to be. Because, I mean, think about how a turtle would have sex. Like,
Fucking hell.
I mean, if you think that's impressive, Coleslaw would have 2 dicks.
Yeah, but not that size, and certainly
Oh
not that spiky, and definitely not those shapes.
no, but you know,
What is a fucking corkscrew?
quantity is a quality of its own.
The Russian Empire.
Comrade.
I know too many things for my own good.
Did you know
Did you know?
turtle dicks are, in fact, dual-wielded
Massive.
hammers of doom?
I mean, there's certain fish that have detachable penises that they literally just fire at females like a torpedo, and it has like a mind of its own.
Yeah, there are several species that do that. There's nothing new.
And octopuses, they literally pull them off and throw them.
How about thee?
Okay, let's get back to the game,
Yeah,
people.
back
We've
to
had
this
enough
game.
dick pics
Enough
from
talk about
turtles.
penis.
Here in the wilderness, we have octopuses throwing their penises.
thank you, Sir David Attenborough.
Sir Joseph is now Sir
Sir
David
Joseph.
Attenborough.
That's your new name
Can you
now.
not be a natural curator on the world of D&D?
Here
Sir Joseph
in the
is at
jungles
Attenborough
of
freaking
Chult,
drunk.
we
The
have
dinosaur
freaking dinosaurs.
ripping out the limbs of Coleslaw. Coleslaw
what?
is in agony, but this is just a natural way of things and things to come.
Anyway, back to the tavern.
Spoilers.
Also, as your wife, Rich, I apologise for sending you the message turtle penis.
Yes, I was well aware when even before that, it suddenly clicked what you were talking about.
Okay, so with turtle penises aside, is it like a mushroom? Anyway, it's a spore. What does the rest of the party like to do for the moment? There's a few inebriated members. Some of you are probably feeling a bit hungry right now, actually.
Apart from
Having
someone
gotten
that's been
the drink
dipping
on.
meat everywhere.
Well, yeah. Well, Amber's character's kind of like run out of meat now. Not out of ale, but
Well, I mean, I have no input. I'm unconscious on the floor.
This is a good point. Well, if I'm hungry, if I'm hungling, then the only thing I can do is find food.
Yeah, I could do with something to eat.
all they literally have is plates of meat.
Is it spiced meat?
Have,
It's plates of meat.
I
have
eat
they
the
got
meat.
any seaweed?
Let me eat some too. How much does it cost?
I'm just looking this up now.
Well, let's see what Erica just. Ah,
Some
fair
of-
enough. That is probably what. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Bob.
We're just looking at some of Lokai's
That's a
anatomy.
mushroom.
Meat chunks. So it's kind of like a leg of something. It's 3 silver pieces.
Okay,
There's other
I'll get
foods,
some.
which sorry, the meat chunks are 6 copper pieces.
I'll take some meat chunks. That's fine.
Me
It's
too.
just kind of like heart bits and just like offals. It's just meat chunks.
Delicious.
For the less than picky eater.
Exactly.
Who
It's
is a
like a
picky
kebab
eater
to
when
a
they're
piss
drunk?
head.
Say again?
It's like a kebab to a piss head.
Nice.
Who is a picky eater when they're drunk?
So, after eating, how gonna deal with the dwarf? Oh wait, I'm asleep.
Yeah. Besides,
yeah, you
Besides,
Snoring
we've
coming out of
technically
his
already
mouth.
convinced him. He just needs to like sober up and remember that we did.
Oh, okay.
Or we don't wait for him to sober up and remember, we make the most of this opportunity.
Except we're still 4 days away until the ship
4
leaves.
Well, what on earth did you start rolling out this plan for now?
I'm gonna say it's gonna cost you a lot of money if you're gonna keep a dwarf drunk between now and 4 days. Even a kingdom doesn't have that much coin or ale.
In which case, we need to get him down on having his bloody contract. Has anyone got any paper?
This is a paperless place.
Yeah, everything is done digitally here.
I was literally waiting for that.
Wow, just mess of the 21st century in there.
Mhm. Us sailors are advanced people.
All right, parchment or a piece of decent canvas, or any of this.
Well, just find a sailor and find someone
There's
who'll tattoo
a
him.
wanted poster on the wall of kind of like there's just a wanted poster on the wall.
Does it look like this?
No, it does not look like a human face smushed up to a glass window.
All right.
Actually,
in
yes.
which case-
Do you know what? It exactly looks like that. It says pirate captain, wanted, dead or alive, reward 500
Five.
gold coins.
Just 5.
5, a high 5,
5 copper pieces.
a crisp high 5.
Just a 5. He's a terrible pirate.
In which case, I'll investigate and see if that's actually got a blank back on it, because that would be doing quite handy. I know there's plenty of smut in the fireplace, so we'll use that and a little spot of oil to mush together something.
I got an idea. Why don't we just beat one of these regular captains over the head and turn him in as a pirate?
Uh,
I hope that recorded. That was beautiful in the background.
You what? You can't say shit. You're asleep.
Yeah.
I look over at my tall horn friend and I just give her the look and go, no, that's
But
lots of wrong idea.
we could just accuse them of saying R a few too many times.
Yeah, I know you've had a lot to drink, but that's bad on lots of levels.
I might have to smother
Oh.
you tonight.
What?
I might have to smother you tonight.
Ugh. Terrible. Sir Joseph would never let that happen.
I mean, I know people when they drink they have silly ideas, but damn, that's a caliber of its own. That's like a 20
Next
silly.
level.
So Joseph's drunk, so he probably
I'm
doesn't
not actually.
care
I'm just
anyway.
mildly tipsy. I'll have you know.
Oh, well, I gotta work on giving you some more then.
I don't drink
Excuse
this
me.
horrible nonsense that you're drinking.
You know, Sir Joseph's not that fussy.
I don't know. Is Sir Joseph fussy?
It depends. I mean, he's not an
Oh,
ultra
you're drinking
prude,
out of the bottle.
but he prefers the finer stuff.
That's a crime to slock it straight from the bottle, surely.
I
Well,
agree.
I'm the one drinking from it, so fuck it.
Nope.
I stand behind you, Chag.
I have
It's
to.
my bottle.
I have to beat him quite regularly because he drinks out of the bottles.
Bottles.
The bottles.
Only I drink out of. It doesn't.
Why doesn't nobody drink out of a proper glass?
It's a
Yes.
12-year. That's what I
Well, I've got that. I've got my other favourite, which is Monkey Shoulder.
Well, that's good stuff. That. Send it my
Do you
way.
like Monkey Shoulder? And I've got this rye whiskey that I use for.
sterilizing
Honestly.
wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this calls for a pirate surgeon.
It kind of does.
Yeah. You can have one.
Fine,
Aw.
but not too strong.
Oh, it is going to be awful.
No.
Oh yeah, I guess Rich and Amber don't know what a pirate surgeon is.
It's just a rum and coke.
It's rum and
Rum
coke
and
but with
pepper.
Dr. Pepper, and
Why would
Captain
you do
Morgan.
that to a good Cuba Libre?
it's Dr. Pepper and Captain Morgan together. Hence,
Why would you
pirate
do that to a
surgeon.
Captain Morgan?
Because
Whoa,
it
whoa,
tastes
whoa.
really good.
All
It
I'm
actually tastes
thinking
really
is,
good. It has like a vanilla taste to it.
all I'm thinking is diabetic coma when you put those two
Oh, yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That's the point.
That you like Martina Bianco. I think you'd probably like that as a flavour pattern.
No, Martini Bianco is a very different thing, though.
Yeah, but it has a very heavy vanilla extract to it, and the spice should work quite well with the herbal mix from the Dr. Pepper.
No, if I'm going to have a Cuba Libre, I'll do it proper. I'm not
and
afraid.
name on them. Phew.
Sir Joseph speaking now.
What? Maybe. Just boasting about. Well, if I'm going to have a drink, I'll have a bloody proper drink.
Sounded like him.
The Joseph's man enough to have a pink umbrella in his drink. Thank you very much.
As the party is discussing alcohol in the tavern, one of the sailors from across the room points towards you lot. They hit me.
Whooped.
They struck me down.
I'll just point at Kyone. Just like
Why are you
nonchalantly.
pointing at me?
Coleslaw just kind of wakes up, obviously still drunk, but what? What? No idea what's going on.
Look at this impudent little asshole. And I look at him from my diminutive stature. I look him in the face and I go, really?
I'll
This
walk
is
up
the
to the-
sailor that you convinced
Pickpocketed.
to buy a pint and fell over backwards. He believes that you assaulted him.
I'll lean
In
over
front-
to Flint and just
Who assaulted him?
point across the room, and I'll be like, Flint, that chap there, he says to me that all dwarves are actually just elves.
Performance check. Can you do a performance check for me, please?
I can already see the dwarf waddling over with his hammer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Are you
I lean,
you're
I
tipsy,
lean
aren't
it-
you, Rich?
Yeah, but only like.
I want to.
Roll again. You've got advantage.
Is it?
Why don't any of yours roll advantage?
Because I haven't got it checked. Oh wow!
Wow.
Right.
Wow! So I just
so
lean
this is-
over to Flint, and is it? I forgot what I was going to say.
So this little bastard is pointing at us, and that's
Yeah, he's trying to make his way to you, but he's just stumbling. There's a table in the way. And it's just not quite worked out that the solidarity of the table is far greater than his solidarity of his legs. And, well,
want
gravity sucks.
I want to walk towards him and be like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" But intimidatingly, I want to intimidate him.
Okay, intimidation check,
drunk.
please.
Okay.
You can't reason with them. They're half-wits.
Who's the wealthiest looking guy around next to me?
Fair.
Oh, damn.
19.
He shivers in all of his timbers. But the people next to him try to pull him back. And it's all a bit of a show for him now. It's just like, well, fuck.
I want
This,
to look around. Is there anyone that looks like they might have some extra coin in their purse?
Well, you've got the ship's crew that are there. There's a boatswain's mate and
Landed fat pocket.
yeah.
I'll
There's a
I'll
guy-
just yell out to anyone that looks appropriate. A gold coin on my horned friend there. Anyone taking?
None of them take the offer.
Ah, the lot of you.
He's pulled back by his friends, but he's not resisting. He's like, yeah, please pull me back. Get me out of this situation.
Oh, well, Amelia, I'm happy. I hope you're happy. You just
Huh?
stopped a pub brawl from happening.
I'm currently feeling very pleased with myself, not realising that there's a bloody great big demon come up behind me and giving it a one scowl.
Yeah, just stood there in the middle.
Yes.
Did you
It's like Kion's eyes just light up the dark blue, the hells, and the visions of the hells. Like Dante's Inferno come to his vision, and he just see through torture all his life, and it comes back to reality. He's just like, yeah, fuck this.
You done scared the
Oh
man.
fuck.
Satisfied with that, I spin on my heel to walk away and walk promptly into my friend's knees.
do I find
Hi.
coleslaw yet?
Jesus, why are you so intent to...
It's like, where's the lizard?
He is actually hidden right now, so that is a no.
Okay.
He's like he's doing stealth
Something
checks and
great.
succeeding.
Quick, check the shoe rack.
The barmaid just like you see the barmaid go around a table and just step over something.
Just kind of tilt my head over.
There's a dragon. Sorry, there's a lizard, half lizard man, just lying on the floor. Just
I'll look underneath the table real quick.
it's like there's snot bubbles coming out of.
Oh, there you are. I come around to the part where his feet are hanging out and go, I've been meaning to want to have a little chat about something you and I discussed.
And the foot
My,
kind of twitches in response.
I unzip
Oh
and begin
god.
to piss all over his feet. Who's a pussy now, motherfucker?
Can you give me a reaction roll, coleslaw?
Warm.
React. Is that one?
Let's see. What could be a reaction to that?
Is this like the hand in a bowl
How-
of warm water?
Hold on, how do I do the reaction roll?
Yeah, I'm just seeing which one.
Oh, don't feel bad, Vala. You're not the first person I pissed out in a bar.
Do a dex check, but obviously with disadvantage because you're
He
Sleepy sleep.
wakes up, gets startled, and accidentally kicks the
God
door
damn.
in the head
Wow.
with this.
This is a little itching feeling to you, and you literally charge your foot forward.
Okay.
An 18 for disadvantage. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, that's accurate. How many times has Hyphen accidentally got us when he's kicked
Yeah.
backwards?
Flint, I'm going to give you an out here. Can you make me a dex check, please?
Oh, it's gonna fail.
Oh God, please fail
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's
also
gonna
a
fail.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's
Yeah, he's narrated as well.
Told you it's gonna fail.
So you're doing what every male dwarf, human, and any male of any species does. You kind of look as straightforward. You don't look left. You don't look right. And the next thing you feel is the warm meat connecting to your other warm meat, which is the extension of Coleslaw's foot in reaction to the tickling sensation of the pee and urine happening.
And I don't wear.
I-
We established that I don't wear shoes, so those are like iguana claws.
Oh,
Ah,
I tapped the possum on the shoulder and like, look at those doofuses over there.
I can't believe my luck.
So Flint has just taken a Coleslaw foot to the gonads. Out of dice possibilities. But no, Coleslaw is now a spelling of dwarf urine.
I was already rolling around and sick before. I mean,
Okay, so how does my character react to getting kicked in dwarf nuts?
We don't take damage, which is good. You feel slightly sick, and the urge to get a bit of fresh air might be along.
Nah. If I'm gonna get sick, I'm just doing it right here. I'll let the bar, they're used
yeah,
to
I
it.
knew it.
So I piss on him. He kicks me in the nuts. I get sick.
Just bomb
Okay,
on the bar.
right there.
Constitution roll.
Right
Let's see what
there.
happens.
Constitute, watch me pass. Aha. Okay.
Yes, the chunderness of the chunderness comes to your lips.
Yeah, buddy, I let it go. I just right there, right in front of me, all over his feet.
Alson's currently hanging onto a demon's belt, killing herself laughing.
Yeah, leaning over laughing as well.
Well, at least some really
let
some
it
strange
go.
events that's happened in this bar. I mean, that was...
I think I'm just now reliving. The dwarf's still awake.
He's taken the most heaviest stout ale you can get in these lands. He's taken a kick to the bollocks and he's still standing. This is the dwarf you want in your party, guys.
Oh, this is crazy Tom on the barrel all over again.
I didn't
Thundering
even mess
Lizard
with them, and they're still making fools out of themselves.
So how do I feel after relieving myself? Two
Fine.
ways.
Well, I can imagine you probably just pass your hand across your lips. And it's just the sourness of the taste of what you've just done is around your lips. Taste buds.
Okay. Get a little bit of ale to wash my mouth out with.
Okay. Dex check, please. DC.
Dex check?
Sorry, just a normal check. Roll a d20. That's good. This is just mouthwash to you.
Okay.
It's funny how it's rolling the passes on the things that are most apt for dwarfs.
Exactly.
Passing all the drinking check.
I'm gonna finish my my current glass of rum, just get up and hazily walk to the door and call it a day. It's
You've seen. Very well.
that's enough of this dwarf antics. Like nope.
Like to say out of character, I didn't start this.
For once, he's right. Yeah, Sir Joseph warmed us out into the cold, still air that is the the briskness of the evening.
Taking with me the remnants of my rum bottle.
Yep. There's a couple of people just like walking around in the street. This is kind of the sailors' part of town. And even though it's kind of like in the evening, it's colder than it was during the day. And the rum's doing good for you. It's making you feel a lot cooler.
I'm just gonna hop along back to Kair's house of falling asleep in a chair.
What are you at the moment? Are you buzzed or drunk?
I'm not fully drunk. I failed
Little
one
tin
roll and
down the edge.
passed a second.
Okay.
I believe.
So you're currently tipsy. Tipsy requiring another DC check. 'Cause you finished your drink, didn't you?
I finished the drink I had. Yes.
Yes.
I would if I could find the dice. How's that?
Just a D20. Okay, you are considered still tipsy.
Excellent. I will wobble gently toward where I think I'm going.
Do you successfully make it back to the House of Repose? Minus the owner there, because of obvious reasons. What's everyone else going to be doing around about now? Kyone, you've had a couple of drinks and you've seen witness of your party
Well,
doing
I'm
things.
still entertained. I don't really want to go yet.
Okay. I'm going to search something up for a second.
Both me and Loki are asleep. Must be something about our cold blood and alcohol.
Phew.
Oh, wow. Okay. Can Flint roll me a D100, please?
Sure.
Do those exist in real life?
Yes. Yes. They're like dice the size of...
Fucking
Ah.
hell.
It's just a ball.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why we use 2d10.
What number was that? 26?
That is correct, sir.
What, 26? Let's have a look. You hear a bard begin to sing in the corner. And he starts recounting the tale of adventurers who took on a lich and stole her phylactery and went on an epic quest.
Oh, hold on. Turn back around and look for this bard.
It's just a young bard in the corner with all the bardish equipment. He's got like a lute.
Loot.
Not loot, loot.
Not
And
loot.
he's sitting on a chair. There's a little candle with a kind of a light shining on him.
All right, I'll let him finish his song. He's got my
Sharon
attention.
good again.
And he says at the end, and they all died of viable gangrene. Hey!
Okay, and where did you hear of this tale, lad?
He puts his loot down and he tips his hat over and says,
Toss a
he starts
coin
going around
to
the table,
your
he's going
bard.
to throw some coins in there. And he like leans back to you and says, oh, nothing, it's just something I've heard upon my travels. I wish to just recount tales I hear along the road.
Well, you had my interest piqued all up until the end. They didn't die.
Well, that's the idea of the tale. It is not true, isn't it? But you can take it any way you want.
Huh. I'm just kind of interested where you might have heard this tale from. Wasn't from around here, obviously.
Well, no, I travel. That's what bards do.
Well, obviously. Okay, do I need to spell it out for you? Okay, how much is it going to cost? Where did you hear this tale start from?
Give me a second. Heard it on my travels down the Sword Coast.
Okay. Do you know if there's any truth behind this story at all?
No, these are just but tales. I'm sure you've
I
had a
got
couple of
love
bedtime
tales.
stories
Well, what
before,
if
my dear
I-
dwarf.
Well, sometimes the things that go bump in the night are real.
They do indeed. They do indeed. He's like takes his hat back and he starts counting the coins and he pockets them.
Okay. So, do I see anybody else in my group in this in the bar, or still
Well, you've
lounging
got
around?
Amber and Kiona still there.
And
I
Lokai is
just kind
on
of
the
wave
board.
over at them. Try to get their attention.
Do I see him?
I'm yelling out their names, or
Yeah, you'd be
attempting
able to
to
see
yell
him.
out their names.
It's not a problem.
Okay. So yeah, tell them to come on over here. This bard has an interesting story.
Okay, so I go over there.
Goes out. Actually, my good man, toss him a couple of silver pieces and ask him to replay the song.
And he comes over and sits to your table actually, and he kind of tunes his lute a little and he begins the story of the tale of the adventures that came together through mystery. They took on the Lich from a tower high and stole a phylactery. Their adventures continued long and wide to lands of near and far. But 'twas not the end they all sought, because they all died of viral gangrene.
Does that sound familiar to anybody?
I think I know where he might have gone wrong with the end of his song. I believe he's referring to Old Green Eyes rather than gangrene.
No,
Well, I was
this is
talking about the fact that they
definitely the
died.
song that I've made up. I make up all of my contents, don't you know?
Okay. Well, have you ever met the people that you've sung about?
No, these are but stories.
Mm.
Well, this story's got a really long tail.
I look at my ass.
What's with tails? And I bring my tail around.
You kind of do it a bit stronger than you expect, and you kind of spin yourself halfway around and bring it onto the table. Because you are drunk.
Whoops.
So how are things over there at the old Sword Coast?
Well, for the right coin, I might be able to tell you.
Okay, I give him a couple more silver. I think that's my last gold piece.
He flicks up the two coins together and catches them in both hands. Well, did I tell you the story about the phylactery and the Lich?
Did you tell us the story of it? I heard the song. Is that if are the two one and the same?
Well, there's a darkness bestowing the land across the Sword Coast, which is why I'm here. There's not too much of that around there at the moment. Apart from that, Baldur's Gate is still Baldur's Gate. Waterdeep is still Waterdeep. I've tried to come a further afar to seek coin, share, and account new tales.
Well, what do you know of the phylactery and this darkness that you speak of?
The tale goes, apparently the party, or whoever they were, destroyed it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit drunk. And I look over at Erica. I'm like, did we destroy it?
No, we blackmailed it, and it turned out to be a book.
Oh.
That's not much of a story, is it? You can't just say, oh, and they blackmailed. Wait, how do you know about the phylactery?
How do you think you know about the phylactery? What I told you, it was a very long tale, just happens to be my tale.
Yeah, and if you pay us, we'll tell you about it.
He puts a silver a piece on a table and passes it towards you.
A silver? Man, I just gave you 5. Or 4. Yeah, sorry.
Are you sure? Your words seem a bit drunk there.
Well, I'm only a participant in the tale. I think you need to pay the others in the party.
I wrap my tail around, but this time through the other side and grab it and like inspecting it to see if there's something wrong with my tail.
He passes the second silver piece that he gave him earlier back. So there's 2 silver pieces on the table. Please do tell.
Well, as if you haven't figured it out by now, we are that group. We're still quite alive. We're still quite adventuring. I was just trying to find out if you had any information that we may have missed.
No, I simply need to fill in the blanks.
To the best of my knowledge, I fill him in on any of the questions he may have. I don't have any of them written down, obviously, but
and I'll fill in his details.
And there we are.
Like the glow in the dark crabs.
He asks the questions. Just say yes or no if you give an answer. What are you doing in the island of Chult?
Yes.
So you give an
Seeking
answer.
the rest of the pages.
Okay, well, there we go.
Do you plan to go into the jungle?
Yes.
Have you prepared for this?
Sort of.
Do you think you're strong enough to survive it?
Probably not.
Speak for yourself.
Well, they keep talking about putting me on a boat, and that's not going to happen.
You already agreed to it, my friend.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He kind of he's brought out a piece of parchment and he's taken his notes down. How many is their party you're thinking of going? How many's in your expedition?
What comes after 6?
So you're the dwarf thumb.
5.5.
Dwarf thumb.
So while this is going on, I figure out my tail is just fine. Can I have a look around the bar and see if there's any cute sailors sitting around?
There's no such thing. I think there is more.
No such thing.
Yeah.
Salty dogs.
They are, but they're not. You're not their type.
Bearing in mind this is a
They're
tiefling.
part of the YMCA.
What do you consider cute?
Yes.
That's
No. Wrong
Like-
anatomy.
Let's say use Jason Momoa as an example.
In the Navy.
Like that.
No, he's out talking to the fishies.
Actually, there is Jason Momoa there.
Oh,
His face is the one on the wanted poster.
really?
Awesome. Let's do
Well, do I recognize that it's him that's on the wanted poster?
Well, his name is Mason Jamoa.
Uh-huh.
And it just says wanted, basically. So
I really wanted to shoot myself now.
Is he sitting at a table?
No, he's not there. The only one that you can see that is like handsome. You just take a glimpse of the parchment that's on the other side of Erica's been writing on. This is like a poster boy that you could pin up on your travels.
But no one in the bar.
No, these are very drunkard sort of sailors that are making. These guys come back to land maybe 4 days in a month, if that.
Lots of scurvy going on.
Well,
Yeah, there's a lot of they need a couple of limes and lemons in their life.
and
Life
I'm
gives you lemons.
disappointed, and I turn
Bird
around
life
and I
does.
try to keep track of what the dwarf and the possum are talking to or about again.
So, how many are there of you of your expedition?
There's 6 of us.
Well,
We had 7. We lost 1. Got another 1. Yeah, we're at 6.
but that's not counting all of Sir Joseph's retinue in the guide and stuff.
Backpack haulers don't count as adventurers.
Those aren't real people.
Oh, come on, even that's a bit low from Sir Joseph's point of view.
I'm glad you two agree on something.
They're very fine people.
He says, well, if it helps you on your journey, I can give you a little bit of information. He talks about how there's rumors of Kype Righteous has fallen. It was an expedition by the Harpers themselves to set up camp to try and prevent the undead coming into this area, and they just got overrun. They've not heard from them for a while.
Really? How far is that from here?
It's right there.
My map is blocked.
Oh, man.
One way, love. Oh, Camp Righteous, got it. Yep.
Well, then I think that solves our little problem there. Looks like we're not taking a boat, because we got to go save some people from some undead.
Bullshit.
Well,
Yes,
if
you are
it's
asleep.
fallen, they're already dead.
Say what?
It's fallen, they're already dead.
Well, they've just not heard
Well-
from Kite Righteous for a while.
They could still be fighting.
Well, if they're
There
all
might be
dead,
survivors.
there will be a lot of stuff to loot.
As if the loot hasn't gone up and walked away.
Oh, it's
I just start shaking my head again.
That was fucking scary.
So, Camp Righteous.
Yeah.
Alright, my good man.
I'm uninjured. I'm uninjured.
Seem pretty knowledgeable, and looks like you're trying to get a story or two. Give you a chance to continue the story and maybe even tell it correctly. Would you like to join us on our travels?
Me? Travel? Jungles of Chult? You out of your
No,
mind?
You just said you travel.
Yeah, I
But
travel not to die. Don't have a death
You're one
wish.
of those. I gotcha.
I'm not paying for your pet.
I'm sorry? I didn't hear that.
I'm not paying for your pet.
You're not paying for my pet? Oh, no.
Yeah,
You want to
bring
The
him
pet's
along,
already decided he's going to stay.
You feed him, you walk him.
I look
You pick
over
up
at
his
him.
poop as well.
Are you housebroken? Never mind.
He says, thank you for your stories and providing him with a story to tell through a song. He picks up his lute. I think I've got enough adventure myself, thank you. I don't think any Adventures of Chult is very...
Oh, no, that's completely understandable. Just next time you sing that song, let's sing it right. And then bid you a good day. Look over at Kyon and Erica and goes, Lokai still alive? Did you guys drink him to death?
Probably.
He's just balanced on this bar stool in a shell.
I'm still
I go and knock on it.
You
So-
break up at the wrong time, Amber. I can't understand you.
I said, I'm still processing what I just heard. Did you just honestly ask him if he's housebroken when you're the one that keeps peeing on people?
Only those who deserve it.
I burst out laughing.
Yes.
I go ask the barmaid for a bucket of water.
She says, I don't have bucket of water. There's the mop bucket there.
Okay. I grab the mop bucket, go over to Coleslaw, and just wake him up.
That's certainly sobering.
Wet mop to the face. Also, minor
A man overboard! Oh, what am I?
I'm gonna. Oh, after Amber.
Is the DM wearing pants? Because all I can see is a lot of leg at the moment. Okay.
Aw, he's wearing
I'm
pants.
wearing my jogging shorts.
Also,
so-
what was that question? Is the DM wearing pants?
No, I think
No,
that's a
no, no,
valid
no, no.
question.
Yes.
So I'll walk over to Coleslaw as well as he's being watered, and I'm just gonna stand over him.
Well,
You cozy down there?
so what are we?
Some of us can hold our liquor, some of us can't.
In the bar?
This place is called the Drunken Monkey.
Just get up and lean against Lokai, maybe tipping him over, I'm not sure.
Well, you'll fall
I
through
weigh
the floor into the water.
490 pounds. That's
But you're balanced on a bar stool.
oh, that's a really good point. What's that bar stool doing?
It's made of mahogany. It's doing pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Mahogany. Sorry. Mahogany. Team 4
It's made out of
stuff.
hogs.
Yes.
More hogany.
Yes.
Whoa.
Miss-
What did I miss? And why is my leg so warm?
Well, you should probably smell it and you'll find out.
I left a snack down there for you. If I could turn around and I go knock on Lokai's chest plate or his shell, whatever you want to call it.
Don't ever push me. I'm not a portal. I'm a lizard. Plastron, thank you. That's what we call a tie in and not Dutch, but in my dialect.
Is that from Mordor?
Yes, my Mordorian dialect. Plastron.
All right, did you respond, Lokai?
What happened?
Well, we just got a little bit of information. Some of us had to be working.
I was guarding the stool.
The stool is well guarded. Anyways, I proceed to tell him
on the boat?
what boat.
That boat over there, and I point off towards the docks.
No,
There's just a
Not
picture of
getting
a
on
boat
any
on the
boat.
wall.
Not getting on
We're
any boat.
taking a trip on a boat.
no boats.
Oh,
And I proceed to fill Lokai in on what the bard had told us, or how we bumped into the bard, the song, helped him fix his lyrics, and then found out some information that we've got to go into the jungle to Camp Righteous because of some people from that area have not been heard of from a long time. They've been under attack by undead, or so we think.
Well,
And
that's not our problem, is it?
well, it's
That's
on the
not
way.
our mission.
our mission is to stop the undead. We have
That's
two clerics, or a
that's-
paladin and a cleric.
That's gonna take up precious time and resources, though, that we do not have.
Why do you? What time limit are you talking about, Coleslaw? It's
Save
just
your life.
more people will just die, and that's just the way the things
Aye,
go.
including our benefactor, and then we don't get paid.
Money? This is about money?
Everything's about money.
I gotta go find somebody to talk to that's got a little less puke on him. I go, back to the inn and see if I can find Sir Joseph.
It depends what Sir Joseph's done. He's probably finding something like an ox blood fucking Chesterfield chair in a corner,
just walked
and he's
into
just
the
got like
lobby,
a pipe,
just sat down.
and it's like a glass of the rum on rocks, ice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, well, is he awake? I'm like, Sir Joseph. Are you awake, sir?
What time is it?
It's late evening.
Almost evening. Oh, late evening.
Oh,
Okay.
is it bedtime already?
All right. Well, quick piece of information. I just fill him in on everything that transpired since he left.
Someone telling a tale of me. I'm not surprised. And just that's what I'm focusing on. Is
Like, yeah, of course. I'm like, okay, back on focus. Undead. Camp.
Well,
Camp Righteous.
I mean,
maybe
that's what we're here
survivors.
to do anyways. Stop the
And
blasted
we don't
undead.
need to go on a boat to get there.
I was already supportive of your arguments. It was the other folks that seem insistent on traveling on the waves.
Okay.
I hope he realizes that for a river, you're going to need a boat.
No, we don't. That's what riverbeds are for.
Yeah, we can just paddle across. It'll be slow, but it'll work.
Well,
Also-
Coleslaw's obviously still a proponent of the boat, of course.
Of course.
Well, we got a side mission here now, buddy. There's you're not going to
Side
get a boat
quest.
up this river.
Oh,
Well, no,
wait,
we can't have the discussion now because we're like at separate locations. Because you literally just
Well,
walked
then stop talking out of turn.
off.
The smell of vomit was starting to get to me.
I guess I would have gone with him.
Yeah, Tortle would have followed too.
I guess we all followed then.
It's just like, where is everybody?
Sir Joseph wakes up in his armchair with everybody standing around
Yeah,
him.
just staring at
This
you
isn't
like,
an intervention.
ah!
The potion's like
We need to
1 inch
have a
away
talk
from the
about
face.
Hi.
We need to have a talk about your problem.
And he wakes up to me
First off-
tapping in on him on the cheek with my tail.
Oh.
Don't know
Put
where
that
that's
away. You don't know
the
where it's been.
bloody thing off of it.
Okay. So, got this information from the bard. We've got to go into the jungle anyway. Let's just do it.
Right.
Gonna
Let's
take
do that then.
That's going to take way too much time. And this bard that you don't even know, that was already full of misinformation, might I add.
Fake news.
But
Fake
if we do
news.
this way, or if we go this way, we don't have to wait for 5 days. We can just go tomorrow.
But I would like to point out we have to go see the murder lady.
Who's the murder lady?
The trade princess that's all about murdering people.
Why do you want to go see her?
It's always good to talk to the murder people in every place that you go to. They have information that the nicer people tend not to have.
Okay.
Fine,
So
we'll
it's
go
settled
talk to
then.
her too tomorrow.
We'll
Look
talk
at
to
the
the murder
distance, though.
lady.
Look at the distance, though. You're complaining about waiting 4 days for something that's going to take us like 20 days just to get to this camp where people are already dead.
We don't know that they're dead. That's the point. That's why we're going to investigate.
It still would take quite a while to get around there by boat, I'll add.
Well, yeah, obviously take a bit get there by boat.
10 days
Depends.
walk with good luck and good fortune and good weather.
Boot.
Mhm.
How long would it take on the boat, by the way? Like to get to Refuge Bay, how long would that take?
It would entirely depend on the weather, the direction of the wind, and the
amount of
navigation.
krakens.
You have to go
And the
all the way
Krakens,
around
exactly,
to
thank
here
you.
as well.
There is
So
no-
go away
trust
the
me,
wrong
there's-
way.
There's no Krakens
That
in
way.
Chult.
Yeah, okay. So,
Take it from a
it's
sailor.
decided.
So what you're saying is there's no krakens because they've all been eaten by something bigger and more ferocious.
Aye.
Like the spots on the back of a tiger's ears is to deter predators from attacking behind. What's attacking a tiger?
Probably
Dinosaur?
humans. They're crazy as batch insane.
I
Okay,
have noticed
have
they
to
are
go to
crazy.
the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What I heard was be right back.
Yeah, she has to pee.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, you finished it. You want another one?
Sure, I'll take one too.
Ah, yes, alcohol. So, murder lady?
Murder lady, then off to Camp Righteous.
Well, I'm going to have a nice nap first.
So wait, the whole the whole thing I had with Flint then just doesn't count. The whole
Oh no, it counts. You organize that.
the persuasion and then him failing
was
the.
all Flint never agreed to anything. All he said was that he needed another beer and he'd consider it.
No, I called you a pussy, and you.
Oh yeah, and I
basically...
pissed on you for it. Yeah, that was it. That was the whole. Give me another drink and I'll consider it.
There is 50 squares between Port Nyanzaru and Kitchener's Inlet. Refuge
lot of
Bay
pictures.
is another.
Exactly.
17 on top of that.
Yeah.
At each of these squares, there's the opportunity to get lost, an encounter, and weather.
Well, hold on. Those aren't blank squares though, so the territory is known.
That's correct. But that still doesn't mean that there's going to be stuff there.
Okay.
There could be creatures, all sorts of joyous, happy things.
And not discrediting what you had done or said, Vala. And I'm not trying to be a dick and play against it. But one, I'm playing my role. Number
Oh
two,
no, I'm not. I
playing
understand.
off. Hold on. I'm also playing off information that was given to me by the DM previously. So I'm going in the direction that I was kind of pointed to
Okay.
for character play, not game wise.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to go sailing on the ship too. But again, Lokai would be more drawn to the jungle than he would be to water. But
The ball's in your court, guys. There's pros and cons in both ways. It would take shorter time to get to anywhere by land. It's a higher risk. But it would take longer by sea. But the chances of coming across creatures that will kill you, maybe a pirate ship, maybe
Like-
something worse.
something that could eat the entire boat. Like, yeah.
No,
I'm not going to say anything as a DM. It's
Not your place to do so.
exactly.
Well, we
It's a
already
dice
know what
place to
my
decide.
vote is.
I'm all for
definitely-
the river.
I'm for walking along the river.
Wait a minute, Coleslaw. You and I, we can just swim in the river. You don't need a
If it's all
boat.
about the water.
It's just about the water. Yeah.
Which,
well,
did I just remind you, Mr. Nature Druid, who's supposed to know about nature, if what you're proposing is to swim along the river, it's all upriver against stream.
Listen here, little possum. I'm trying to make this better, and you're not helping. He doesn't need to know this stuff. I almost
What
had
did I
it.
miss?
I'm
We're coming down to final decision.
well.
Are we
Coleslaw,
taking,
Coleslaw's obviously still going with the boat idea.
or are we taking the side quest going up the river to Camp Righteous?
I don't
Can-
mind as long as I get to kill things.
Proactive.
Was that Flint that just said that?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
well.
right.
I'm all for the river because it's a little bit more prompt and I think safer. I don't know.
I'll just
That's
say as
true
a
for river.
DM, just because you're making an expedition into the jungle doesn't mean you're not allowed to come back and take another attempt. You can come back to Port Nyanzaru. You can go to a different harbour. The jungle,
Yes, that
as long
means
as you
will
can
have
find
a
your way out
second
again.
chance. You can have a second chance of trying or attempting to get the dwarf onto a boat.
Oh, we can get the dwarf onto a boat. All it takes.
I mean, there's
I got
more.
an idea.
Like,
We get small boats, take them up the river, so the dwarf can practice being on a boat and starting with the small boat.
There's also the whole thing with no.
Also, our ship, the ship leaves in 4 days. We're not going to make it back in 4 days.
It
There'll
doesn't.
be other opportunities of boats around.
Yeah.
Other boats.
exactly. We've got this whole island
Also,
to find.
Maybe there's a reward in for trying to figure out what's going on at that camp, something that we can invest into the big
Wait a minute. Kosla, how much is she paying you?
Well,
Is this about money again?
Yeah,
There are
it's
people
always
dying.
about-
I would
Or
need to have the DM tell me
Need-
that.
How about
Actually,
acquiring resources to make the other expedition easier?
you want resources? Here in Yanzaru, there's resources everywhere. We were literally given money to get the resources that we need.
there are
What?
people.
The 800 gold.
Of which I've already spent some.
You can't even buy a
The
proper
hell?
boat with that.
Getting seasick looking at Erica's camera.
Oh. She's doing that
Oh, wow.
again.
Kaleidoscope mode.
Talking of which, I do need to have a look at how much I paid for that.
What, kaleidoscope?
No, the chummies
Your
that I hired.
retinues.
Yeah. I'll look
Your-
back.
Dude with a sword and your dude with a sword.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just found a biscuit.
Is it soggy?
A random
That was a
biscuit.
bourbon, what a surprise. Are you out of those yet?
We've still got like, I'm going to say probably 12 packs.
I think I bought about 25 of them.
Damn.
And you're already down to 12?
What kind of biscuit is it?
It's a bourbon.
It's a tasty biscuit.
Color, it looks like one of those Bastogne biscuits.
It's a chocolatey biscuit with a sort of chocolate cream in the middle.
Okay, that's different.
It's delicious.
Okay, so if biscuits are cookies,
No, biscuits
what
are
are
biscuits.
Yeah, they're not
Cookies are
cookies.
cookies.
never
What's
mind.
the difference?
Biscuits are baked twice.
Okay.
Cookies
So
are
a
baked
biscuit-
once.
Biscuits are crispy and firm. They crunch usually. Cookies can be soft and sort of cakey, and they tend to bend rather than snap.
Yeah, well, all cookies are cookies over here in America. Biscuits are something you bake in the oven
Oh,
and
you
you
funny
serve
Yankee
with
folk.
stew.
You don't know how to use English.
I speak words. I speak words good.
You attempt.
What we're describing as a biscuit is a dumpling.
Yeah, but we have dumplings here too, but that is dough cooked in a broth while other stuff is simmering with it. It's, I don't know.
Do you like
You know what? Never mind. Just forget I even brought it up. My bad. I'm sorry. I will never do it again.
This conversation happened when I was at university between Americans and English
Really?
people, and it's hilarious because it's universal across any platform. The discussion about crisp potato chips, biscuits, cakes, apart from Jaffa cakes, because they're something different, and they went to the court about that. And then you've got cookies, dough, and things like Eccles cakes and things like pastries.
Eccles
And
cakes.
Jaffa Cakes were absolutely right, and they won their case.
Oh no, I think it's just kind of. I mean, when you're brought up a certain way, and you hear
It's
it
just
registered
yeah,
a certain way, it's just, when you say crisp, I automatically know you guys are talking about what we call potato chips. If you're talking about fish and chips, I automatically know you guys are talking about what we call French fries. Yeah, so it's like,
French fries are a completely different thing. They're what you guys call bootlace fries.
yeah. Well, I mean, we all call them fries, French fries.
We
You
all
say French
call 'em
fries,
French
they're all like a there's like several varieties of
You all
fries.
should be ashamed of yourself calling them French
You know
fries.
what?
They're invented in Belgium.
You've opened a can of worms here, mate. It's just
Too much worms. No, they're not
Right.
even worms.
Moving on,
So when are we leaving to that camp?
I say first thing in the morning.
Murder lady.
Well, we have to go
Murder
visit
lady
that
first.
lady first, but then
Did you find her yet, Chegg?
what she's called.
No, like stuff about her. You had to look up some stuff and you couldn't find it because it was leading you in the wrong spot. It wasn't there.
No, I did not, because I didn't expect to go there this session.
So,
Well,
Tell
I'm
me
going to
what-
be. I'm going to go to bed.
so,
yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna
so
head up to
tell
my
me
room and go
again
sleep.
why I have to risk my ass in the jungle, wasting time because the dwarf is afraid to get wet.
Oh, it's not just the dwarf anymore. This whole other thing just transpired. We've got somewhere else we got to go.
But yeah, you pretty much summarised it up. The dwarf's afraid of getting wet.
That's it.
And we do things for the greater good.
They're a bit like gremlins if you get them wet, but instead of being evil, they just get angry.
And sink. Mainly it's the sinking part.
Fine, we'll go to Camp Righteous, but nothing good will come from it, and we're all going to die.
Oh
Well, of course.
Isn't that the
Why
theme
else
with
would we
everyone
go?
that goes with you?
And I say the dwarf goes first. He can walk up
Dwarf's
in
got no
front.
problem with. Dwarf has no problem with that.
There is actually no information about what she sells. So I'm going to have to generate a list.
Oh no, she's just. I thought she was one of like the leaders of this place because she's a trade princess, one of the 7.
Yeah, she is one of the 7. She deals in. So each of the princes and princesses of this place have a monopoly over certain items. So Jessamine is the one that deals with plants, poisons, and assassinations. Nobody actually knows what she looks like because she's always banded in black. You can't actually see her face. To find her is quite hard. But the sort of the places that you can buy stuff from her place, she says she deals with plants, poison, contracts for assassination. So yeah, there's nothing here. It says
Just jumped a bunch out on
she
follow
sells all the poisons listed in the poisons table in chapter 8 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's probably why I couldn't find it, because I was looking in the wrong book.
There we go then. She
That
sells
will do it.
everything.
Chapter 8.
Why the hell wouldn't they just put it in that book?
Because
She
Otherwise,
sells
the book
these.
is huge.
yeah, poisons.
They want to give you a
Cheap
reason to
stuff.
buy the starter books.
Fair enough.
Let's have a look, see what she's feeling. Oh, there is actually quite a few. So when it comes to poisons, just out of interest and to let people know, there are 4 different types. There's one that is contact, ingested, inhaled, and injury.
Oh, wait,
Contact,
that
creature
might be
touches it, ingested, eats, inhaled, missed. Injury is when you pierce the skin or do a wound or something. Plastron upside down. You what? Upside down. Just like your pickle. What?
I don't know. She's on drugs, bro.
Confused. Okay.
So are the rest of
That's
us. I have no
fine.
idea. She's seeing things, bro. I have no idea what she's talking about.
All right.
It's in this one. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Never mind.
Ah. I was
That was
confused.
useful.
Pickle jar.
Okay. What is that?
Saint in a jar.
What is it?
This is the poison that I inhale.
Fake juice.
Oh. So yeah, there is a multitude of poisons that she has for sale. For assassinations, when it comes to Port Nanzaru, only the princes can order assassinations, and when they do, it's only to cement their place within Port Nanzaru. She's called upon to fulfill those assassinations. I just lost a page. I just found the page.
Which suggests that the fastest way to find her would to put out a contract.
Yeah, let's just run outside. Hey, I want to kill somebody. Who do I hire?
Lokai just goes out to one of the guards. Do you know where the murder lady is?
Point me at the murder lady.
That's interesting.
I thought so too.
You're
Yes.
interesting.
Gonna say the same.
So she's available to contact and to go and meet. She is actually situated in the Prince's Piazza, which is the same place as Wakanga's
Sweet.
palace.
It's not round bread.
It could be. It could be. I hear some weird noises.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that me?
I think it might have been.
It might have been coming from the turtle shell.
Oh yeah, the telly that I have in there. It's made out of mushroom spores.
Oh, there's actually something about harvesting materials, Lokai.
Huh?
Harvesting plant matter and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I might have to sit down and have a chat with you about that, because there's no doubt you would like to do things like that.
Oh yeah, the whole fucking way, probably. Oh, this is nice. Put it in the pouch.
Yes, but things that you might pick up might not be as nice as you think they are.
Yeah, if it's got teeth, leave it alone.
Well, where do you think the assassin lady gets her poisons from?
I mean,
The land of
Because
cults
they
is
got the wrong guide.
very plentiful with their bounty of crop for poison.
yeah, I think she'll be rather pleasant. Murder people are always pleasant.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
to slop, sleep.
Yes, to slop.
I think to slop would be very good.
To sleep.
Alright.
Kozlov's definitely taking a shower before he goes to sleep.
They have showers.
What, the golden shower wasn't good enough for you? Wait, wasn't this like a deja vu? What have I heard you two about golden showers before?
He peed on the guy in the
They
bar.
They talk
No,
about golden showers all the time.
Yeah, there's a golden shower discussion in the Discord chat like earlier today, so that's yeah,
Also involving me insane, actually.
exactly.
Memory serves
After
me
a night's
correctly,
of rest,
reverse.
it's not been interrupted. You guys get it's a long rest, so you can regenerate the things you've not spent because you've not actually spent stuff.
I haven't
So-
spent stuff.
Apart from coins.
Well, yeah, apart from a
very.
shitload of my coin.
It's a rainy day today,
Of course it is. Port Neandru.
and it's just constant. It's not heavy rain. It's just rain. Just rain.
Just rain.
Is there a rainbow in the sky?
No,
Oh,
it's great overcast. I'm afraid.
disappointed.
Well,
So I think I'm gonna get rid of Ice Knife and take Charm Person.
You've not got a sleep thing yet.
Sleep thing?
A spell.
I'm
sleep.
pretty sure that's actually a higher level.
Is it? All right.
No, it's it's first level.
Is it? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was like
Katie,
third level, but no, it's first.
It's a creature up to 24 hit points. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Charge a charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must
Yep.
make a wisdom save and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it fails, it's charmed until the spell ends or you do anything to harm it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed.
That's amazing.
Never mind. It's not the thing that I thought it was.
Yeah, so you charm the person, but you can't
You're
like
just
make
nice
them
to me,
do.
so yeah, that's not what
I actually have that one as well.
So I will
That's command.
nicely tell you no.
you'd be like, that's a
Joseph,
great
I thought-
option. No. So no.
I might be able to, yes, but it's not in my moral set, you see.
Yeah, the capacity, but not the will.
Yes, I can do it, just
So-
not to that person.
I think
I'm
you're
gonna-
looking for command, and I don't think druids access them.
Yeah, no, they
No.
don't. My bad.
Command
Never mind.
plant matter.
Keep my knife then.
Hang on,
Okay.
isn't that not Whip of Thorns?
What forms?
What are we talking about now? Turtles there.
Commanding plants.
It can do like small things like the plants can move out the way a little
Yeah,
bit.
like I
Yeah.
can.
It's not creating a 5-foot square of thorns that's trapped.
Oh no.
So like minor thaumaturgy, but not crazy amounts. Like to people who might think, oh, it's just the wind,
It's the
but
wind.
you're doing it like, ooh.
Yeah, it would just like push the vines to the side or something.
But can you, as a druid, also just walk through the jungle completely unhindered?
I believe so.
Ah.
Like shit will
Okay.
get out
There's
of
a
my way,
spell
I believe.
called pass through something, pass through
Well,
wood.
The
It might
turtle is
be-
a lot of meat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It comes with its own dish.
It's a druid class thing.
yeah, I think that's, or it could have been the 3.5 thing. It might not be 5.
I think
Is that
what,
made a
I
druid
think
for
what she
Tice's
is
campaign?
referring to is, whilst the plant matter might not be a problem, the things that like to eat might be a problem.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, no, but it would just be the plants. That's it.
Unless he can talk to them and then just persuade them to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
What the
So
Things that might
the
eat it.
Venus,
Yeah.
the giant Venus flytrap might not be a problem, but the
The
giant bear on the other side.
the velociraptors will be a problem unless I can talk to them, which I can talk to them. So
Giant were sloth.
Where's sloth?
Mega sloth.
Quick, it's coming after. Oh wait, hang on.
you're gonna die
Everybody run!
In like 10 minutes.
Ugh.
So what is this thing? It's a fucking joke. It's just, what is this? Okay, so you guys wake up to a new crisp day. It's disgustingly humid now because of the rains that are coming down. It's grey overcast. There's not a sun in sight. There's not blue bit of patch of sky. It's a bit uncommon for this place, but there is a darkness in the air.
Darkness.
That was me. I farted.
I'm gonna go
No?
get out of bed
Okay.
and order something spicy for breakfast.
Then you have dino eggs with cayenne pepper.
Delicious.
pepper.
I'll have some. What does it cost?
Cayenne pepper?
Cayenne pepper, yes.
Then it would
It
be
comes with the
cold.
barding of the place. You know, you've rented the room for the week. It's bread and breakfast, so
I just start eating. Take a seat at the table.
noshy,
Normal
noshy.
way. Yep. Spicy, delicious.
Ooh,
No
I
such
didn't
nonsense
do
for me. After waking up and having a nice chat with my retainers, who are probably regaling me with the antics of their free day.
I clean myself up a little bit, do my morning rituals, prayers, whatnot, prepare my spells for the day, and automatically do my +1 to my weapon.
He's +1ing his weapon.
Is that a ritual, or is that just like something that just takes a couple of minutes?
That I'm not sure of. I thought it was something where it was just a snap of a finger and it's done. Let me look it up real quick.
It's a Xandos job, isn't it? You've got the
Yeah.
book, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
It's just out of curiosity. It won't affect at all. It's just
I mean, just might as well to get it done now. It lasts until my next long rest anyway.
yeah, it's kind of one of those first things you do as a forged dwarf. Boop, it's booping. What you again, Amber? I got
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's rogue.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Not me.
Too many books.
All right, at first level, you
Can't
gain
take
the
one, 'cause-
ability to imbue magic into a weapon or armor. At the end of a long rest, you can touch a non-magical object that is a suit of armor or a simple or martial weapon until the end of the next long rest or until you die. The object becomes a magical item, granting a +1 bonus to AC if it's armor, or +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls if it's a weapon. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. So it's just, I touch it, I will it to happen.
Is it like
Okay.
Erica's thing? Like you did to my whip?
He can do it once a day as long as he's had a good long rest and it lasts for a day. Whereas my one, I can sustain 2 separate things
Mhm.
until I switch one off to recoup it for a different thing.
Well,
Okay.
I also have where is it? Magic weapon at 3rd level, which I am, and it's a bonus forge domain spell. I can hold on a second. Magic weapon. It's a cleric spell. I can make somebody else's non-magical weapon magical.
That's cool. Because certain things can only be damaged by magical weapons, so. Not going to say what.
But
My
does
penis.
Erica's thing also make the weapon magical?
I'm just having a look. Yes, I believe it does because it turns it enhanced weapon, takes a simple or martial weapon, and then it says this magic weapon grabs a +1 bonus to attack and damage.
Okay.
So both of us can do it. I could do it to mine and to one other person. So that's technically 2. Whereas she can do it to 2, where one of them doesn't have to be her.
Correct.
So
There we
you
go,
could
folks.
you could magic up my crossbow, basically.
Yes.
I could. But you keep wanting me to get on a boat, so no magic for
Yeah.
you.
You're
Who
going
has
on
the
a
next
goddamn boat.
strongest weapon, I guess?
Whereas actually I gotta look that up because I think this other one is an actual spell. I believe it is verbal semantic.
As long as it doesn't have like 1,000 GPs of.
While I was sleeping, I was having a think about the things I could enchant weapons to do, and one of the infusions I have thought upon, I have realised I could make it, say, I don't know, a throwing knife or a spear. I could turn it into a returning weapon, so I can grant it the +1 usual magic buff bonus that I do to attack and damage rolls, but I could also magic it so that it returns to the wielder's hand immediately after it's used to make a ranged attack. So throwing knife boomerang.
In addition to the +1.
Correct.
In addition to the +1.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
axes
that's
or
a bonus action. So I can just like grant somebody. Oh, but I still have to touch it. You touch a non-magical weapon until the spell ends. That weapon becomes a magical weapon with a bonus 1 to attack rolls and damage. At higher levels, however, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the bonus increases to +2 when you use a spell slot greater or 6th level or higher. The bonus is 3. So that's a very nifty little spell to have. So then I could actually use my bonus. That's what I fucking do. Fuck yeah. I take that back. I fucking put that bonus on my armor. I now have armor AC of 19.
Mhm.
That lasts all day long, and then I use magic weapon for myself.
Yep.
my infusions is
Yeah.
currently used with Kyone's whip.
Only one of the 2.
And I can't
Correct.
infuse Jack.
No, but you
I
have
can't
one.
use Jack either. Last time I tried using him, he got upset.
You have 3 stooges.
I do have Stooges, but they're not exactly +1 armor, are they?
They can be cannon fodder.
Actually, they can't.
Oh.
The actual rule is that they will never go into a dangerous situation.
They may find themselves in a dangerous situation by accident,
I mean,
but
yeah,
they will
they
never
can-
knowingly go into a
Yeah.
dangerous situation.
But that's a different thing, isn't it, though?
Yeah. That's a, oh shit, the party's got caught in a trap, or they've been sprung upon by cabbage demons or something.
Oh yeah, cabbage demons. Gotta watch out for that.
Yes. Those evil things. Cool. Okay, guys. I'm fortunately going to put a curb on this because I am flagging like a mother trucker.
It's alright. I did think you might want to do that before we begin an actual new day's worth of antics.
Yeah, I was hoping to get at least another hour and a half, but I'm just absolutely
You're dying on your feet.
crackered.
Aw.
I start my holiday tomorrow for my first holiday since I started my new job, and it's like fuck it.
How long? A week?
2 weeks.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
good
So I'm
stuff.
playing the fucking shite out of fucking Stellaris or whatever. Or if you want to do more D&D sessions at any time when you're all around, I can do that.
Well, shit.
Probably
I mean,
can.
I would say tomorrow. Unfortunately, I do have to work all next week, which means my schedule is going to be fucked until again next Saturday. So,
Not a
So
problem.
are you available next Saturday or? Clint,
I'm sorry. One more time.
are you available next Saturday?
Yes.
Or is that you working?
Yes.
You are available.
No,
Okay.
no. They're reducing our hours now that we're getting closer to the holiday season.
Good, because they got you on a 6-day fixed rota bollocks, which was
Crazy.
Fucking bullshit.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
not for an essential business in the United States building plastic fencing. It's like, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Bit
I mean, we're
ridiculous.
still filling orders, believe it or not. This is the time of the season when we're supposed to be, upping our stock, just restocking. And yeah, we're still filling orders. People are still like, yeah, well, you didn't make my fence last month. We're going to need it done this month. And
That's
I guess
fair, they pay for it.
because of Corona, all the people that were supplying wood for wood fences, a lot of them are out of work. So these people these contractors are like, well, shit, this house is built. It needs a fence. We can't use wood. We'll
Polymer.
use vinyl. So that's why we've been busy. It's crazy. Who knew fences were so popular?
Well, I mean, America is all about building walls at the moment, so
Right?
it's going to be a big wall.
The update, Flint.
He's not paying attention. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting updates on my phone.
How is
Yeah.
he awake already?